Hello. Hello. How are we doing today? We're back after a couple days hiatus because internet was bad, and now it's about to do it again, but I'm not going to deal with it today. I need stability. Alright, I think we're okay for now.
春光先生、平気か？
ミアズマを吸収して災いや邪気を払う神宝。私とお兄ちゃんが小さい頃、両親から少しだけ聞いたことがあるの。
Yeah.
君たちの両親のこと。そういえば釈園さんからはあまり聞いたことなかったけれど。
二人はもういないの。私とお兄ちゃんがまだ小さかった頃にね。
そうだったか。申し訳ない。わざわざ辛いことを思い出させてしまって。
別にいいわよ。この新エリートに住んでる以上、大切な人を亡くしてない人の方が珍しいでしょ。それに私たち兄弟には自慢の両親だったんだから。二人とも術法に詳しくて、お互いを愛してて、あちこち旅をしながら自由に生きてた。それで英吉君を訪れた時、宮妻の恐ろしさを目の当たりにして、校区で働く人たちの助けになろうと決めたんだって。それからはみんなを助けて、助けられて、校区にある居住区に落ち着いたの。私が生まれたのはその後ね。まだ小さかったし、私はあの頃のこと途切れ途切れにしか思い出せないけど、懐かしそうに話してるお兄ちゃんを見てると、きっとすっごく幸せな時間だったんだなってわかるから。両親は最後の最後まで効果的に宮妻を抑え込む方法を探してたみたい。でもあんな未曾有の大量発生に襲われるなんて誰も予想できなかった。
10年前、航空跡地で記録的な宮妻の大量発生があった。つまり、春光先生のご両親は。
さっきも言ったけど、私は小さかったからよく覚えてないの。お兄ちゃんも怪我で意識がなかったみたいだけど、すごい混乱だったらしいわね。目が覚めた時はもう救助地点で、お父さんもお母さんもいなかった。それからはいろんな人に助けられてどうにか生きてた。万学先生みたいに優しい人たちが私たち兄弟を訪ねてくれて、しばらくしてから先生が私たちを雲岳山に紹介してくれたの。
折よく雲岳さんが身寄りのない子らを受け入れていると聞いたのだ。根なし草であった我が輩に二人のわらべの世話は荷が勝ちすぎるゆえ、イーシェンに託すに至った次第である。
ということは、万学先生は春光の両親とも面識があるのかい？
しかり、当時は我が輩も時折校区で手助けをしておったゆ
え。先生に面倒を見てもらったこと、本当に感謝してもしきれないわね。ねえアキラ、お兄ちゃんが悪夢にうなされたのは知ってるでしょ。お兄ちゃんはお父さんとお母さんを亡くしたあの日から雲岳山に落ち着くまで、二人が宮妻に潜む怪物に襲われる夢をずっと見てた。師匠たちのおかげでそういう悪夢も次第になくなったと思ってたんだけど。
Sage。
英吉地区に戻ってきたことを皮切りに再び押し寄せてきたわけか。なんという痛ましい過去だ。だが当時の混乱を思えば真実が込み入っているのも無理ないな。誰かを救いたいというお兄さんの気持ち、それが悪夢の根源かもしれないんだろう。人の命を奪う者が宮妻だけとは限らないからな。
それはどういう？
Oof。
昔話はこのくらいにしておこう。時間も時間だし、早く戻って次の動きを決めないか。
そうよね。ごめん、両親のことになるとつい。お兄ちゃんの居場所を突き止めるのが先だもの。行きましょう。
Chugong and the others gradually fade from view, but Banyu lingers. It isn't just miasma that can lead to people's death. Seemingly casual words of the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
お願いです。どうか頼まれてください。僕たちの子供はまだこんなにも幼い。
この子たちが大人になるところを見届けてあげたかった。
Oh, jeez.
でも寂しい思いをせず大きくなってほしいんです。
お願いします。どうか。
The hand reaches out from behind.
師範、皆さん行ってしまいますよ。何か思い出したようなご様子でしたが。
さにあらず参ろう。
Dang. On you. Sag. We're gonna burn our energy real quick before we get going too crazy in story. I know. Where's Picha Picha Picha? Where's the camera? Am I dumb? Oh, L. I see it on the bottom. Nice. I guess that was one of the weeklies. Nice. Manage the video store. How's it going? 20. 20. Yes, and not to you too, buddy. No, I was supposed to manage. Dang it. Ah, sure. Bad divination. Ugh. Oh, I'm in. Nice. Start auto manage again. Level it up. Oh, we went straight to 40. We leveled up twice, I think. Just when this had like a timer. I thought, anyways. I'm trying to shoot. Alright, we're good. Continue. Oh, I said we were gonna burn energy actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
いい天気だし、映画でも見に行きましょう。
Shout. How much money do we have? Actually, I have a decent amount of money. But we could always use more, so let's go do that. How fast we can clear this with friggin' Shengguang. Just easy. Just hold left click for 2 seconds. And just hit it a couple times and then the stage is already dealt with. Am I like lagging? Am I downloading something? No. Huh. Let me look actually. Oh, it's open. That can go. That can go. What else can go? That can go for now. I think that's about it. Hopefully that fixes it a little bit. So cool. So hopefully we can finish story tonight and then go start one of the events and get our weekly shield defense done, or whatever it's called. I forgot this game is really loud in combat. I thought I fixed it before, but maybe I didn't. It's still just loud as hell. Lovely. So we can get up to like 37 this week. Maybe 38 if I get everything done. Alright, now we resume this story. Because for once it's all stable. The internet's just not bugging today, so we can actually hopefully catch up and finish everything. The evil subdued yet blank. To summon blank, blank's desire to awaken to blank power. Blank array core, blank willing sacrifices the key blank, sincerely deb blank. So we leave this method if blank blank descends, the consequences are unpredictable. After reading the cryptic tomb, everyone puts together all the information so far.
本に書いてあることのうち読めない部分を除けばサラと釈円さんがここに書いてある人報ってやつを調べてたのは確実だね。サラの追い求めてる始まりの主と関係があって謁見とやらには欠かせないものみたい。
とはいえ肝心な人報の効果は宮妻を吸収すること。今まで人の命なんて何とも思ってこなかった三将会とその信仰対象にしてはいささか穏やかに過ぎるのも事実だ。サラはその人報が航空跡地にあると考え残党を動員して探させている。春光先生、かつてあそこで暮らしていたなら何か心当たりはないだろうか。
ごめん、私があの頃からしっかりしてたら、それかもっとお兄ちゃんと話せてたら。
Don't take the blame for it, buddy. Don't do it.
よさぬか。我が輩もこの幾とせフォローの深くに異変を感じ探索を試みてきた。だがいずれも徒労に終わった。とはいえ案ずるな。見つからぬのなら
The goat, Banyu.
赴くまでのこと。お主らはただ知らせを待つがよい。
Dylan, what the?
このままフォローに突っ込んだところで砂漠でコンタクトを探すようなもんですよ。しゅんこちゃん、10年前の航空跡地を生き延びた誰かで最近もまだ連絡を取り合ってる人っていません？当時の人たちに話を聞いてみるってことよね。確かに私は小さかったから何も覚えてないけど、誰かしら覚えている人がまだいるかも。ただ私自身雲岳山に入門して生命権を継承してからは属性との関わりも減っちゃって、それを過去と向き合わない言い訳にしてたとこもあるし。
マスター、航空跡地の生存者名簿を確認
Oh,
いたしました。
Silent Bay.
当時の生存者は現在ほとんどが就労医エリアで生活しているようです。
大丈夫。当時を生き延びた人の中には就労医に落ち着いた人もいるんだ。 人報のことも何か知ってるかもしれない。就労医か。あそこなら僕も多少は土地勘がある。とはいえ人が少ないわけじゃないし、団子になって動いても効率は悪そうだ。いっそ手分けするの。時間が惜しいし僕は先に行こう。皆さんは準備が整ったら来てくれ。
よかろう。
New. What's new? Oh my god, I have so much shit. Is that it? Ah, yes. Got it. Ibento. Grind this out. Gotta grind this out. Do the co-op. You get a lot of gems. That was just kind of crazy. How many pulls do we have? We have like 6. Hello, my friends. Hmm. Let's find out what the song is about. Thanks to Shifu's teaching, I can now make out the words Yunkui summon from the Wi-Fi dialect. It's kind of rude, so I still... It's hard to piece together the story from the radio. All I know is that it seems to be related to Yunkui Summit. Listen closely to it for a while. It sounds regretful. That's okay. I thought I was... How'd you guys, the ones who saved me? Are you feeling better? Much, much better. Thanks to you and your friends. I was just thinking about how to thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what we were. What was right? We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. We're here today to ask about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. Hell yeah. Alright, divine deities, why is it always... My old man mentioned it. Second. Interesting. Okay. I mentioned once over the past few decades, outsiders show up every now and then, and some who just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They're always asking the old timers at the mine about stuff from way back when. Seems like hating. Well, show me school varies or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was a guy who spoke real nice and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they said something about making progress on whatever they were doing, and then, well, then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe the disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps remember any other details around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail would help. Other details, there's something I remembered recently. Last time I went into the hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot these really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. Nice looking white flowers. Oh, so stuff that like in that area that we were in with Lucia, I think. Yeah, the town. I think. We've been saying those white flowers are a good sign that the miasma is receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. The area around those white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma in sight. Back then I thought it was fun to hide next to the white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened, and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away, others relocated here, and, well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might as well be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. Someone else asked me? No. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff and they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Could it be? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, and was dressed in Yunkoi Summit training attire? Huh? No, he was nothing like that. He was a tall, slim man in black clothes with black hair. There's a certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. So it wasn't. Don't feel down. We still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. Just then, someone anxious voice comes from not far away. Is he also being held up by someone? Let's go check it out now. Buddy, what's up? I have important matters to attend to, so please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see some darkness clouding your vision. There's some terrible malignance locked between those brows of yours. This great master's calculations are correct. You must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you've met me for just 5,000 dennies. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. The fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiaoguang as if finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen. The moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need to pay me 5,000 dennies. What nonsense. This acting needs some work. Mister, well, I'm not great at divination myself. I have a master's and expert. Khan is in the north. Li is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the positions of Dui and Shun trigrams are not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. But I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days. That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. It's getting harder and harder to pull off. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Yup, it's him. Senior, yeah. Your face speaks of noble fortune, but I see a hint of worry between your brows. Let the great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. This time, I choose to trust in my divination. If no words come, when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Banyu Shifu? Atmosphere's getting weirder and weirder. Just going back first. Right now, I actually want to look around some more, see if there's anyone else my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiaoguang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed this strange atmosphere. Head back first. Very well. Look, it really is that heap of scrap. What the? Ashu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing from the hollow and treating it like a person. Ashu treated it with such kindness, and look at how it repaid her, just standing by watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. The thing's got no heart. What the? Yeah, I mean, it didn't even... Forbidden fruit tester. Poor Ashu. Saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone, and her only brother. No one's heard from him in years. What on earth is this? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred, it is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day I shall explain it all to you. Return to the temple. Sag.
万学先生、さっきのことだけれど。
すまぬ。突然のお唱いは彼らにとり不快であったようである。これは我が輩の過ち。お主が気に病むことはない。ことの葉にしてその真苦が和らぐのであらば、我が輩が受け止めるのが必要。
そっか、わかった。あまり詮索はしないでおくよ。もし話してもいいという時が来たらいつでも聞く。
かたじけない。
When you do a grateful look, all staying silent, soon the others return. Everyone gathers to share what they found. Okay.
じゃあ、宮妻の大量発生が起こる直前も私たちが見たのと同じ白い花が咲いてたんだね。春光の直感は合ってるよ。今回またあの花が現れたのもきっと何かの前触れだって。それに例の人痘のことも繰り返し話に出てきたよね。生存者の中に覚えてる人がいるなら実在してる可能性がぐっと高まってきたんじゃない？
ですね。サラの探してる動機が一日一善のためかはさておき、当時航空跡地にあったっていう居住区にはとりあえず行ってみない
と。春子、君はそれでいいかい？
私は平気。手がかりがこうして私たちを導いてくれたんだもん。きっと向き合う時が来たのよね。
Strong.
それでは各自準備を整えてくれ。
Off we go, off we
終
go.
わり次第出発。
Let's head out. No.
オペレーター番号。
Oh, easy.
あなた
Bring
とい
her.
ると落ち
And
着
she
く
just
な。
carries. Oh, abandoned.
ルート設定完了。目的地航空跡地居住区。
この知らせ。危険の呪文は我念ずるは剣の行く先。次が空明に。ちゃんと唱えられましたか？我らが春光ちゃんはスランプですかね。
What
まさ
the?
かとは思いますが、昨夜は悪いことしたりしてないですよね。寝てる間に呪文がよだれと一緒に出てっちゃった可能性もありますよ。次は確か
Oh, her
生
memory.
成ルテンだっけ？いや、待ってね。変なの。
春子、顔色が良くないけれど少し休もうか？
いいの。ちょっと気が散ってただけよ。多分どこか懐かしいのに、でも馴染みがないこの道のせい。なんかいまいち集中できなくて。
であればいたずらに急ぐことはあるまい。
そうですよ。あそこにある秘密が何であれ、急に足が生えて逃げ出したりなんてしませんから。体調が悪いなら日を改めればいいだけです。生成ルテン、生命よ、我を導け。ほら、言えたでしょ。本当に気が散ってただけなんだから。さあ、行きましょう。
目的地は眼前。
Oh, ho, ho.
されど 行く手には障害か。
Don't worry, I can use disintegration.
また障害物。クレームの電話がつながらない時ってどんな気持ちなんですかね。この剣を見なさい。よ風のままに。
I didn't even see this one.
天地自在。よっ。よっ風のままに。
Surfing on my sword. Under my current then use disintegration to detonate the flammable orange side of it and blow up the
まず
obstacle.
は宮妻のコブを破壊してトロッコを見つけないと。よっよっよっ。よっ風のままに。
これで OK だ。戻ってトロッコを動かしてみよう。 かなり年季が入っているけど。
Just gonna blow up that rebel, then we're gonna have to get another minecart from over here.
いやー、作った人たちの血と汗の賜物ですね。
Bonk. Sudon.
再び軌道を変えねばならぬようだな。 制御装置を探すとしよう。
よし、これでトロッコが起動になりますよ。
Oh.
ダウン。シュンコちゃん、急に黙り込んじゃってどうしたんですか？
I probably should have waited so I could hear what was gonna happen.
お兄ちゃん、向こう岸が当時の居住区だよ。
この橋を渡った先が春光のかつて住んでいた家なのか。
小さい頃、お兄ちゃんはよく私をこの橋の真ん中まで連れてきてくれた。どっちが石を遠くまで投げられるか、水しぶきを高く上げられるかって勝負してたっけ。お兄ちゃんはいつも手加減してくれたと思うけどね。私負けたことなかったし。あの頃はこの橋がどこまで行っても終わらないように感じてた。そして10年前のあの日、覚えてるのは真っ暗で騒がしくて、誰かの悲鳴と何かが壊れる音がひっきりなしにしてたこと。それと息もできないくらい体がこわばったあの感覚。大きくて頼もしい影が私とお兄ちゃんを抱えてこの橋を駆け抜けていったの。不思議と安心する。でもちょっとだけ冷たいような。そんなことを考えてるうちに橋の向こうの景色はどんどん遠ざかって、聞こえるのは風の音とその人のずっしりした足音だけになった。
それが君たち兄弟を助けてくれた人なんだね。誰だったかまでは思い出せないんだろうか。
うん、もう思い出せない。でもその時感じたことはずっと覚えてる。私を抱きしめてくれる腕はどこか冷たかったけれど、絶望の中ではそれがどんなものよりも慰めになったわ。
そうだろうか。
それじゃあ向こう岸へ行っても、もう一度この橋を渡りましょう。今度は私たちと一緒に。
Let's cross it.
あの浮いている石、何回か見たけれど、何か使い道があるのか。
いつか落ちて鬱陶しい連中をまとめてぺっちゃんことかいいですね。
White flowers.
あの白い花、奥に進むほど増えているような。
我が輩が
私が変わるわね。雪明かあそこの石獅
この10年であの像は随分侵食されてしまった。時の流れというのは残酷だな。割れた窓を吹き抜ける風の音もどこか泣いているみたいだ。確かにとても荒涼としている。
ねえ、私一人で見て回ってもいい？まあどのみち手分けするのが得策ですね。ところで万学先生は昔はここでお手伝いしてたんですよね。ちょっとは懐かしくないんですか？ずいぶん口数が減ってる気がしますが。万学先生、
She's grieving.
ここに来てからというもの、師範は不自然なほど無口になられた。何かに気づいたのかもしれないな。
He gazes at his face, a stream of past memories flickered deep within his core. No. Viscous substance detected. Viscous estimate 0% composition analysis. Fructose. Homemade dried persimmons. Oh.
おい母さん、見えてないから無理もないけど、この人に柿が食えるんかな。
ありがとう。
ほら、僕の言った通りでしょ。彼は僕らの言葉がわかるんです。
ありがとなデカブツ、本当に助かったよ。おめえが崩れた行動を片付けてくれたおかげでガキどもが無事に家まで帰れたぜ。
Yeah.
これどうぞ。
Oh. The wildflower suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm. Where you come from is all that he can't see what you even look like.
どんな格好なのかもどんとわかんねえが、触ればわかるよ。冷ていものの体の中にあったけえもんがある。心っちゅうやつがね。ねえ教えて、あんたのことなんて呼べばいいの
Circumvents prism has met all costs overridden. Rebirth. Ay, ay, ay.
ダイヤモンド、ここは我が輩だ。
注意して。
The areas around here have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll take a walk by myself to see if I can find anything. I'll split up and do some investigating. Indeed, proceed with caution. With caution.
なんか変な気配がする。
What the? Oh, see the past. Her brother and Sarah. No. So we have a descent that you speak of. Your words, it sounds like it's not just anyone can pave it. The silhouette, Shiwan. Of course, only the devout. One who completely surrenders by his soul, anchoring himself solely to their supreme will, consents their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I hope you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine where they will appear. This is my sacred honor and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tell us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, yes, Schwan. Just remember this, everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose, perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. Oof.
今のはお兄ちゃんとサラ？でもちょっと前の出来事みたい。
こんなことが前にもあった。僕の中の何かがミヤスマと反応して起きるようだ。仕組みはさっぱりだし、正確かどうかの保証もできないけれどね。もしあれが本当に過去の再現だとしたら、幻が現れた場所、話していたことから推測して、例の陣はこのゲートの奥にある可能性が高い。
うん、きっと本当にあったことだと思う。あの一瞬だけど過ぎ去った時間に触れたような感覚。それにお兄ちゃんの言ってたことだって、ああいう言い方をするのは心の奥底で冷静に何かを考えてる時、私が一番よくわかるもの。何一つ確かなことはないけど、最悪の可能性からは少し遠ざかったのかなって。だってお兄ちゃんにはやっぱりお兄ちゃんなりの目的があったんだもの。だからってあなたに信じてとは言えないけど。
春光がそう思うなら僕は信じるよ。もちろん釈炎さんのこともね。このまま痕跡をたどってみようか。きっと連絡してくれない理由だってわかるさ。
うん、ありがとう。お兄ちゃんたちはきっとこのゲートをくぐっていった。
鍵がかかっているようだ。
あれ、どうやって開けるんだっけ。確かおじさんの誰かがいたずらされないよう秘密の鍵をかけたんだけど、年長の子がその仕掛けを盗み聞きしてたんだよね。
春光、何か思い出したのかい？
もうこんなに時間が経ったし、あの時は何もかもめちゃくちゃだったから大したことは覚えてないかなって思ってたけど、いざここに来てみたらあっさり思い出しちゃったわ。うん。もう少し先にある階段を上がったら、
Dad would sometimes sit there and I'd run over, cling to his back, and tell him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the moonlight orders were managed from the tunnel. Light from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the mines might be forgotten, just like now. I'm afraid of forgetting his voice. I know that my brother and Sarah wouldn't be on this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary. I want to check out the other places first. Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember. Maybe regroup. If I still can't remember how to open it, we can consider other ways to get through, okay? Aw, that's nice.
わかった。君も無理はしないでくれ。それと気をつけて。先に他の場所を見てくるからね。
Corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building rooms and wall sections are unusually smooth, unlike natural breaks. The scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here? On your Shifu! Are there any winged monsters, bro? Near the bells playing. This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? I keep moving forward with a broken vessel. You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement, no more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. Is he like having an argument with himself as to whether or not he should even be alive?
バンガク先生、どうしたんだい？
今しがた我が輩も面妖な声を耳にした。
それはダイアリンも言っていたものだね。また聞こえたということは、よほどおかしなことが起きているんだろ
There's
うな。
definitely something off about this place.
この壁の向こうに尋常ならざる宮妻を知覚できる。その声は密かに忍び寄り、心を惑わす。不可思議なことはそれだけではない。かように宮妻の気配が強い場所なれど、
I think the flowers absorbed my asthma.
言われてみたら確かにそんな気がする。やはりラマニアンの宮妻が起きてい
Oh,
る
yeah. I mean, that wasn't exactly, you're right, but
宮妻が全て白い花に導かれて、僕と春光もさっきサラと釈円さんがゲートの奥へ進んでいく幻を見たんだ。三将会が探してる古の陣は。
ならば
in that case, it's too dangerous to discretion and violence. Wait for everyone to finish investigating and regroup before deciding our next move. Yep. Dialine. Dialine. Another vision of Shiwan. Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I have no choice but to. Another illusion scenario seems to be secretly waiting for something. Is he plotting something? I don't know. Go on, hate the monster who stood by and let death through. The place once filled with children, laughter, and joy, now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area was carefully planned out just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst the harsh mining district life. They stubbornly resist being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days.
ここは静かすぎてなんだか不安になるな。ダイアリン、そちらは何か発見があったかい？
静かですか。まあ確かにこういう誰もが苦労して生きてる場所だと静かっていうのは違う意味を持ちますもんね。誰もが喋る気力もないくらい飢えてるか、息を潜めて外の音に耳を澄ましてるか、どっちかです。フォローに飲み込まれてなかったらこんな廃墟みたいな場所でも物音くらいはしたはずですが、壁の中を走るネズミ、パイプから漏れた水滴、それと割れた窓から吹き込む風。ちょっとご意見を伺いたいんですけど、
Where's their killer?
人が自分を殺した相手に感謝するってどんな状況だと思います？
自分を殺した相手に感謝だって？それはまたむごい話だな。急にどうしたんだい？また何か聞こえたとでも？
まあまあ、ちょっと考えてみてくださいよ。先に質問したのはこっちなんですから。
そうだな。自分を殺した相手に感謝か。例えばとても追い詰められていて苦しい時、他に解放される手段がないなら、そんな言葉も出るんじゃないかな。
Maybe.
それか復讐の終着点かもしれない。誰かを殺した罪を負ったまま生きるというのは死ぬより辛い時があるかもしれない。あるいはもう一つ可能性があるとしたら、自分が死ぬことで大切な人が生き延びられるとか。
自分が死ぬことで大切な人が生き延びられる。
Alright, what the? Just showed up out of nowhere. Oh no, everyone's moving together. What are you doing? Who are you? I'm you, but better. Silver Surfer, goodbye. Oh, there they go. Slurp up the miasma. And a bird. Oh, you're done, buddy. You're done.
なぜここにもサクリファイスが。見たことがないタイプだけど、まさかサラたちが。
この尋常ならざる気配、誠奇怪であるな。
この怪物、なんだかダイアリンと万学先生を狙ってない。すごいミアスマの気配。
荒々しき邪気、その正体、我が輩が見極めてくれよ。
よっと。
その程度か。
最初は退散と、突撃氷の心。
焦点。
おかけ直しください。霜の花、闇を裂く。生命剣気、宮殿を裂く。ほっと。
After the sacrifices of the Creator's call,
宮妻の気配が濃く
man's getting thicker, be careful. Are you still chasing the so-called truth? Enough sticking around to show yourself. Don't forget, you once chased after its illusion, but it's more devastating than an outright lie.
早く荷物をまと
Hurry
め
up
る
and
ぞ。
pack your stuff.
フォローが目の前
The
だった
City
から
says
ね。
until well, and it's dumped, all gonna be swallowed by the hollow enemies. It's the rush. The city men say they hide some power from medium, but cities need to draw a lot, and it'll all be fine.
ほら、宇治
Go,
を切り
time
行
to
く
draw
ぞ。
lots. Fang, where's that little tag along of yours?
いつもあんたにくっついてる鬼も。
どうしたんだ
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you?
みんなもう行っ
Everyone's
た
gone
わ
ahead already. We should go too once you get something.
あの人たち
Those
が
people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
何するの？
あ
Don't be scared. I'm right here for you. She's like, why did you answer my question? These people were just drawing lots of things just for show. Nothing's gonna happen if you die alone. Oh, jeez. One of the biggest lies, evacuate nonsense. If you just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That is precisely why we are drawing lots to decide who gets sacrificed. Alright, fair and square. Everybody's happy. Heavens have already made their choice. Oh, just thrown into the hollow. Don't be sad, Auntie Fang.
だから
I'm
悲しい顔
okay.
しないで。
She got sacrificed? What the hell? I just want to live. Why? Why? This is the end. It's too late now. Too late. All everyone wanted to do was to just live an ordinary life. My last wish.
願い
What would
で
it be
す
for me?
か。
I'd wish that the medium keeps her, but
霊媒
that
師
if
さ
I
ん
die,
が
everyone
ちゃん
else
と
will be saved.
私の
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now we're all gonna die. No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her. Over here this way.
この声
All
を
the
たどって
voices, I have to get out.
絶対
I'm still Auntie Fang.
おばさんに伝えなきゃ。霊媒師と外か
The
ら
medium
来
and
た
those
人
people
たち
from
が
outside, they're
みん
lying.
なを騙してるって。
How could this happen? Where's that old witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help. You say if that kid drew the lot, everything will be fine. Dang, it was your idea. Oh, that's a freaking... I thought I'd find someone to die in our stead. Who could have known? She's like, what?
ダイアリー、ダイアリー、ダイアリー。大丈夫かい？何度呼びかけても反応がなくて。何があったんだ？
I'm fine, I fell into their trap. I got
いえ、
careless.
何でもはめられたみたいです。
Aw, that's sad.
ダイアリー、万学先生、大丈夫？
あのサクリファイスが消えた後、お二人とも石みたいに動かなくなったんだ。何と呼んでも反応がなかったから心配しました。
The voice is back.
あの声がまた聞こえたんだろ
Yup.
さよ
う。声は何と言っていた？
人の心の隙につけろ。
I'm just still learning whispers meant to warm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power. It could mean the creator's call. That sacrifice mission was really from the actual creator.
始まりの主の呼び声と。でも
Why is the
どう
voice
して
only
私
targeting
と
me and
万
Vanya?
学皆さん このエリアに入ってから何も聞こえてませんか？
Because you guys have regrets
頭の中で
or a heavy past, so they try and
わちゃわちゃ言ったりとか。
feast on that.
もう一人の自分
A voice like mine, no, I haven't heard anything like that, but when you two froze, the Jingle sword reacted slightly in his case. Case was said by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen her react like that.
なお
It's
さら
even
興
more
味
interesting. It seems
深
like
い
something
状
else in this
況
hollow
になっ
has
て
had
き
an
ま
eye on
す
us while we've been
ね。
searching for the array in Shuan.
私たちその何かと私たちが目指すものにどんな
Who
関
knows
係
what is
があ
here,
る
but
かは
whatever
知
it
り
is,
ません
chances
よ。
are it's not some merciful deity.
こんな風に
Anything
人
that messes
様
with their
を
minds
た
like
ぶ
that
ら
isn't
か
here
け
to
たい
save
の
anyone.
知れない
There's an
何
unknown
かに
presence
近
lurking in the hollow. Even someone as strong as Minor Shifu got caught by it.
本当はすぐにで
I
も
really
先
want
へ
to keep
進
following
ん
my
で
brother's trail, but this isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake for everyone's safety, we should report back to you and please before proceeding further.
師匠たちはラ
Shifu
マ
and
ニ
the
アを
others
フォロ
know
ーに詳しい
Lemnia
し
Hollow better than anyone, so they may know what's behind all this. She's right.
春光の判
Yasmin's
断
really
が
thick
正し
behind
い
the barrier, and that weird voice could come back anytime we better get out of here.
同
I
感で
agree.
すね。
That voice keeps calling into
ど
my
こ
head.
の
It's starting to get
誰
on
か
my
も
nerves.
知らないやつに万学先生
Minor Shifu, what do you think? He takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. Alright, we're out. We're out later. After returning to the temple, Zhang tells the mystics over there what's going on.
そうか。
Here,
君があの若くして生命権を継いだという
stands out among the
楊
younger
信
generation
仰
of
さ
the
ん
summit. That you might even be the most likely to become a void hunter.
雲岳さんの若き弟子たちの中でも一番の秀才とされ、いずれはうつろ狩りにもなりうる器だともっぱらの評判だ。
秀才だ
More
なんて
praise
そ
than
んな
observe.
ごめんなさい。私ってば本当に自分勝手で警察でこんなことになるまで黙ってたこと本当に申し訳なく思ってます。
僕からも申し訳ない。みんなには釈弁さんの行方がはっきりしてから打ち明けるつもりだったんだ。まさかあの場所の宮妻があれほどの変異を遂げているとは。
今回調べてみて事態がどれだけ深刻か痛感したわ。永肥地区の安全にも関わることだし、これ以上隠しておくわけにはいかないって。でもこれだけは信じて、お兄ちゃんは雲岳さんを裏切ったわけじゃない。サラと一緒に行かなきゃいけない理由があったはずなの。確かな証拠があるわけじゃないけど、私はお兄ちゃんと一緒にここまで来た。誰よりもあの人のことをよく知ってる。素直で仲間思いで、私利私欲のために人を傷つけたり道を外れるような人じゃないって。大丈夫よこうちゃん。じゃなくて春光さん、兄弟子の人となりはここの誰もが知ってるもの。師匠にはもう連絡してあるわ。今は別のお勤めで手が離せないそうだけれど、そっちが済み次第すぐ駆けつけてくれるって。あとのことは師匠の指示を仰ぎましょう。ありがとう、信じてくれて。でも、あんまり気は使わないでいいから、普通にこうちゃんって呼んでくれたら嬉しいかな。ねえみんな、師匠が来るまでの間、宮妻がおかしくなった原因を私と一緒に突き止めてもらえない？
もちろん全力を尽くそう。ただこうちゃん、君はしばらく適当感で休んだらどうだろう。アキラくんもしばらくこのまま彼女に付き添ってあげてくれないか。
休むって。実は師匠からの返事であなたをしばらく調査に参加させないよう念をされてしまって。でもごめんなさい。でも明日からちゃんと私たち適当館の人員で調査を始めるわ。だから安心して待っていて。
Two of the just left standing there, hands clasped tight together, expression clouded. Sag.
いつも
It's weird. Worried about my safety, I understand. I've always understood Shifu cares for me deeply, even with the Shifu who's personally crafted to seal on the sword. She's constantly worried about the power of the sword, might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yijing. Having to stay behind everyone and being kept safe, watching everyone else face each while I can only wait. It's just with that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Shenhuang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure is not the kind of person you are. You're too tense after everything that happened today. What you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I've troubled everyone. Again, let's all get some rest today. She's gonna sneak off. She's gonna sneak off. Because that's the kind of person she is. This Python story. What was that? Oh, it's just the story of it. Haven't gone to bed yet. I just wanted to come see you. It's alright, I was just feeling a bit down again, but after everyone comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least the two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple days. Go get some rest. I'm worried about you. Alright. Same thing. After a long day, that bed seems to whisper to you, like flying to clouds gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness. You drift off into dreams. Under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights. It was unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. I was thinking that I couldn't trust him, to be honest. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel in their life. Or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. It's like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. They are now very quiet. Utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft? Combine you at the crucial moment, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending. Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyu pay in blood is my punishment for him. And the ending of it for myself, you're sharing in the same punishment as him. Ha ha ha, how ironic. Don't tell me that you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Yeshuan? Heh, his little schemes are insignificant. Jeez, this guy's kind of raw, even though he's a conniving little backstabber. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. I wonder if Banyu killed his parents or something. That's why he wants revenge. Yeshuan's very existence has every choice. Even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the ground tapestry, now becoming a distinctive stroke of color in his final masterpiece. Everything will return to at our journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Shuban Temple, and still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Shawang. Zeppelin and Blind bickering outside. Might as well check it out. Why are y'all bickering? Get along. Nah. Blind, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Nah. Hey, whoa, I thought they were swinging on each other. You dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? Nah. It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiao Guang's heart waver for adventure outside the mountain. Oh, so she did sneak out. Nah. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains, or Master Xiao Guang's state of mind while you've been guarding Shuban Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of the supreme manual I've been studying, sword ascending the 9 heavens, even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Ah, how magnificent, how splendid. Have you forgotten what Master Xiaoguang carries? That Xingming sword, the deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword, heart through mortal experiences. Oh, you never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bangle components get goosebumps. You, what do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You were always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two Bangui lock eyes glaring at each other and puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Shukwang instead. She's gone. She's gone. Oh no, she's here. At least she didn't run away on her own. Shukwang stands alone silently, her ribbon striking as when she first walked into the temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts. Call her senior. Oh, she's gonna love hearing that. Morning, wait. My senior all of a sudden. Because you like it, then you are my senior. He loves hearing that. I was thinking of when we first met.
初めて会った時、姉弟子と呼ばれてとても嬉しそうにしていたろう。もう隠す必要もないわけだし、これからは堂々と呼べると思ってね。そうだろ、春光先輩。
そうよね。ありがとう、アキラ。
Present.
何？どういたしまして。
A faint smile softens Shukwang's face.
いい線師
I
匠
better
が
keep
来るの
Shukwang
か。
occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until each one she forgets you. Wanna go for a walk?
今日はいい
But
天
it's
気だ
just
し。
really nice. I wanna go for a walk. Make
弟
something
弟
that
子
I've
の
never
僕
shown
と
you
散
around
歩でも
before.
どうだい？春光先輩とはまだ一度も一緒に街歩きをしていないんだね。
そうね。
I'll be counting on you as my guide.
じゃあ、案内はお願いするわ。
Was this where that date event was? Should we head out now and need to prep anything? Earlier, when preparing the guest room for Shukwang, Bill apparently also prepared some casual clothes based on Fairy's lifestyle preference or analysis. Probably I should persuade Shukwang to change it now. Might help lift her mood. Want to change something casual? What? Casual? Right now? After explaining to Shukwang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. Oh, peak. Her eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. Dress looks great on you. Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet. Heck yeah, you look freaking adorable. You gotta walk, bro. She already freaking took it without me. She's gone. Are we eating some delicious food here?
これがヤムチャ船？結構大きいお店なのね。
Want to check it out?
ああ、ご飯の美味しい人気のお店でね。おかげでいろんな情報なんかも集まるんだ。試しに入ってみるかい？
入ってみましょう。
I've been to a banquet here before.
縁あって、ここで開かれたパーティーに出席したことがあってね。ここ
It's
だ
too
けの話
stuffy.
VIP 向けのメニューより普段の方がずっと美味しいんだ。
それ本当？
Oh, it's flamed her.
おっと、
I mean, it's not like I
聞
said
こえて
food's
しまっ
bad,
たから。
but just casual food
い
is
やあ、
better.
本堂さん、こんにちは。最近のおすすめを教えてほしいのだけれど、何かあるかい？
いらっしゃい、
Another
常連
regular
さん。
customer, welcome.
そちらの
This
上
young
品
lady
な
in
お
front of
嬢
you,
さ
she's
ん
got the
はお
aura of
友
a
達
true
ですか？
connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal
見
special?
るからに通だね。新作の季節限定メニュー試してみる？
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How
ご
lovely.
名
That'd be our Moonville
Kim
osmanthus cake,
Moxie
fresh out of the
の
oven.
ケーキが
They're made with their very first golden blossoms
と
picked just this
その名
morning.
も
Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. Guarantees to taste you'll
今朝
never
摘んだ
forget.
ばかりの金木犀をこれでもかと使った
Guess
お
we're
口
eating
の
cake.
中でとろける金木犀
Osmanthus cake always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only regular customers, and you won't find it on the banquet menu. Oh,
パーティーでは出してない特別メニュー
that's a jab. Yep.
やはり聞こえてしまっていたか。
金木犀のアキラ、
Nice, would you
食べ
like
て
to
み
try
る？
it? Yes, absolutely.
大切な人を思い出させてくれるお菓子か。春光はきっと釈弁さんのことを考えてるんだろうな。ああ、食べ
I'm
て
just smelling the aroma before we even walked in. How could we
ま
resist?
だ
Just
店
hearing
に
you
入っ
describe
て
it
も
already
な
made
い
me
の
want to
に
eat
とて
some.
もいい香りがしてくるし、本堂さんの売り文句を聞いていたらすっかりその気になってしまったよ。
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs this way. Oh, why are we going back to the banquet hall? Second floor is bustling. What do you say? Want to head up and check it out? Let's check out the second floor. Oh, dang. Over here. Come on, over here, take a look. Oh, storyteller. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of the story happens to be Shogong. Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. The storyteller recounts Shogong's tales at Yunkui Summit with great relish, words flowing like a river as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. The storyteller is making it sound so dramatic with all his embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. This will allow if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. The storyteller is still up on the stage talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in a panic. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. The bamboo steamers are stacked high with fresh steamed dim sum still warm on the table, their sweet and savory aroma wafting through the air. You smell a gentle yet unmistakable sweet osmanthus fragrance, like capturing a scene of blooming osmanthus trees and the delicate crystal-like desserts on the table waiting to be savored. Let's eat up. You share the osmanthus cakes with Shogong.
どう？美味しい？
I'm the host here. I should be asking you.
おや、
It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
甘くていい
Are we
香り
feeding
が
it
する
to
し
her? Say
柔ら
ah.
かな食感もたまらないな。
これ
Just
お
with
茶
tea,
が
the
す
tea
っご
helps to
く合
cleanse
う
the
わね。
palate.
一緒に食べるとさっきまではすごく甘かった口の中がもう思い出せないくらいさっぱりするの。不思議。ねえ、
I wonder if some rivers are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking
も
so
うずっ
deep
と
that
そ
they
の
never
まま
surface
なの
again.
かな。なんていうか、お茶の底に沈んだ茶葉がもう浮かんでこないみたいに。
The depths of Xiaoguang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety, very hard to read. What is it you're trying to
そ
say?
の例えで言うなら、沈んだ茶葉はコップをかき混ぜればまた
When
浮か
the
ん
tea
で
leaves
くるだ
sink to
ろ
the bottom, they can still float back up even
う。
if
記
some
憶や思い出だ
stirs
って
them
きっ
up
と
one
そう
day.
だ。
Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
俊子、何か気になることでもあるのかい？
なんで
There's
もない
nothing,
わ
it。just feels like time's been slipping
Dodo.
by so fast.
時間が過ぎるのって本当に早いなって。
お客さ
This
ん
is the taste of our moonbill osmanthus cake to your satisfaction. It's your first time here. I hope
初め
you'll
て来
forgive
て
us
く
if
れ
the
たんだ
service
し、
falls short.
お店のサービスで何かあったら遠慮なく言ってね。
Not at all.
わざわざありがと
You're
う。
too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent, sweet but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor.
金木犀の香り
It
と
melts in the mouth and is
お米
baked.
の風味がど
The
っち
perfect
も
amount
感
of
じら
touch,
れ
bringing
た
out
も
both
の。
texture and aroma.
きっと焼き加減が絶
High
妙なのね。
praise from the high preceptor.
おお、なんて的確なレビュー。
True connoisseur, you
お
nailed it
客さ
exactly.
ん、やっぱり通だね。
別に
Hardly, I
大
just
した
like
こと
making
じゃ
desserts
ないわ
myself
よ。
every now and then.
自分でもたまにお菓子を作るから。あくまで
If I had
勘
to
だ
guess,
け
in
ど、
addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in
こ
honey,
のあん、
you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling. It gives the texture
加
a
熱
bit
し
more
た白
spring.
玉粉も入ってるでしょ。もちもち具合がそんな感じだわ。それに後味の
At
爽
the
や
end,
か
did you
な
add a
果
sprinkle of
実
candied
の
kumquat
香り
peel?
が。
There's a light citrus note that lingers.
金柑
Holy,
の皮？
he knows everything.
すごい
Whoa, spot
大
on.
正解だよ。白玉粉を入れるともっちりしつつコシが出るの。金柑の皮も砂糖漬けにしたやつを細かく刻んで加えるのが仕上げの決め手。あなたみたく通なお客様
Always
なら
welcome to
う
guests
ち
who
はいつで
appreciate
も
the
大
craft.
歓
Please
迎だ
make
から
yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything. Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face. You're like an expert.
すごかったな。なんというか、プロの会話だった。
プロ
I
だなん
wouldn't
て
call
そ
myself
んな。
an expert. I used to watch Senior Yi
昔
cook back at the summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started
い
experimenting
ろ
with
い
some
ろ
desserts
教
on
わ
my
る
own.
うちに自分でも作ってみるようになったの
Please
よ。
let me try the dessert.
でも
But at first, the things I
最
made
初
were
の
really something
頃
else.
は
My
本
brother
当に
Shifu,
うまくいかなくて。
Senior Fufu, and you
お
all
兄
ended
ち
up
ゃ
as
ん
my
も師匠
first
もルー
victims.
姉さんもパンさんもみんな一回は私の犠牲者になったわ。お兄ちゃんなんて春光の料理も修行のうちとか精神が鍛えられるとか好き放題言ってくれちゃってたわね。
Senior, yeah, really is gentle. He must have been even more patient with you.
釈園さんは本当に面倒見がいいからな。実の妹である春光には過保護なくらいだったんじゃないか。
そうだよ。
He always looked out for me, even though he was just a kid himself. He'd always give in
何
to
か
me,
見
and
つけ
he'd
て
almost never
私を
get
かば
angry.
ってくれた。
Almost.
教えてもらったこ
You
と
taught
だ
me
っ
so
て
much. I
数
still
えき
remember
れ
when
な
I
いよ。
first arrived at Yunkui Summit and I was
文学
mischievous.
山に来たばっ
Did a
か
big
の
mistake
頃
and just hid. I was too scared to
私
face
は手
anyone.
に負えない問題児でとんでもないことをして隠れてた時があるんだけど、お兄ちゃんは
My brother was
私
the
を
one
見
who
つけ
found me
た
and
時
scolded
も
me. He just asked.
怒ったりしないで、ただ俊子
The elder, at the end of
老
his
い
years,
た命と
and
若
a
い
young man
命
with his whole life
ど
ahead
ち
of
らか
him.
一つしか
If
救
you'd
え
only
な
save
い
one
と
of
し
them,
たら
who would you
どちら
choose?
を選ぶ？飢餓の時
In
代
a famine, a single
命を
bag
つ
of
なげ
grain
る穀物の
could
袋
keep
と
a person alive, but a
千
rare
年の
manuscript
知恵
carries
を
the wisdom
潰
of
し持つ
centuries. Only one
ど
can
ち
be
らか
preserved.
一つし
Do
か
you
守れない
choose?
としたらどちらを選ぶ？そして
When facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself, or do you stand
自
and
分
fight
自身を
to
救
save
う
others,
ために
even
逃げ出
against
すか、
impossible odds?
それとも世を
He
救
was
うため
profound
に
as hell as a kid.
不可能だと
Please,
知りつつもどちらを選
which do
ぶ？
you choose? There's no clear answer.
本当に釈円さんがそんなこと
Yeah, it's like everyone. It's kind of like
決まっ
you
た
want
答
to
え
pick
も
both.
問いでもないだろうに
It's hard to make a single decision. I was sitting, I didn't know what to say. And it was
その
made
時の
to me.
私には
It
何
made
も
me
言
want
え
to
な
cry.
か
Those
った。
questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my
なん
heart
だか
apart.
悔しくて、どうしてそんな残酷なことを聞くんだろうって気持ちと混ざって泣きたくなったわ。でも
My brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its
正
weight.
解を言い当てるための問いじゃない。
Okay, yes, I understand that, but it doesn't make the decision any
俊子が
easier.
本当に守りたいものと、父さんとお母さんもよくお兄ちゃんに
He
言い
told
聞
me
か
that
せ
our
てたみ
parents
たい。
always said the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterwards.
選択したその後、何もかも手
There's
に
no
入る
perfect
選
path in
択
this
肢なん
world.
て
Some
そう
choices
そう
are
ない。
responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave and do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns on
勇
your own
気
path.
の時はよく
I
わからな
didn't
か
fully
った。
understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
今でもちゃんと分かってるかは自信ないけどね。
He really put a lot of thought into it.
釈円さんなりに深く考えた上での
What
問
he
いだった
said,
んだ
I'm
な
sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so
俊子
calmly
が
now.
今こうして落ち着いて向き合おうとしていると知ったら
Very true.
きっと喜んでくれる。
I trust him just as he trusts me. Right now, our brother has his own
私
reasons
な
for
ら
what he has
そ
to
の
do.
意味がきっと
I
わ
have my
か
own
るって
reasons
信じてく
for
れ
why I
たん
have
だ
to
もん。
find him.
で、
Sorry,
なん
I'm
か
rambling
すっ
again.
かり愚痴っちゃったわね。
You can always show
me
mistakes.
君の話したい時にいつでも聞く
I'll
よ
be a junior after all.
うん。
At times like this, you feel more like the
こ
senior.
れじゃあどっち
That's
が
the
姉
better
で
as
しか
your
わ
senior, so
か
you
ら
can
ないじゃ
rely on
な
me
い。
more. Like you said, you're my precious junior
私
after all.
頼ってもらえるようにしっかりしなきゃよね。だってアキラは私の可愛い弟弟子なんだから。ちょっと肩の力を抜いて明るい話をしましょう。
Everyone's been working so hard lately, buying
最
shit for
近はみ
dialing.
んなすごく頑張ってくれてるわよ
You
ね。
and the others at the temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner for
み
getting
んなで
gathering
火でも囲んでパー
everyone
ッ
around
と
the
やり
fire
ましょ
for
う。
the night? It's a great idea.
いい思考じゃないか。春光の手料理なんてみんなも嬉しいだろう。ダイアリンとバンガク先生、それとネイケンさんには僕から声をかけておくよ。ソンタオ先輩たちも戻ってきたら知らせよう。
やっとみんなにお礼ができるわ。さあ、行こっか。
Preparing to head back to the temple. Run into someone. Over there, Senior Chingo and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we got an intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Yay. Hello, hello.
アキラくん、
Your
父
wives,
ちゃん。
二人と
hello.
もおかえり。みんな大丈夫だった？それと調査は進んだの？
安心しろ、全員無事だよ。途中で少し手間取ったけど、それなりに成果はあった。
みんな本当
Thank
に
you,
お疲れ
everyone.
様。
You've worked hard.
何？適当感の修行者たるもの。
So
これも
much
責
is
任だ
our。duty as temple disciples.
こうちゃんの方は顔
Might
色
have
も
been
良くな
better
ったみ
thanks
た
to
いだ
you,
し、
Junior Wise.
一安心だな。アキラくんに任せてよかったよ。
これもみんなのおかげだろう。ところで、春光がみんなにきちんとお礼をしたいらしくてね。今夜適当感でささやかな宴会を開くんだ。
おお、こうちゃんの手料理か。
Good, but the fire will show. I'm super no less. Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
そんな期待してもらうほどじゃ
I'm
ないん
sure
だ
it's
けど、
great.
来てくれたら嬉しいなって。
そう
That's
ね。
really thoughtful of you, Sharon, but I'm afraid we can't tonight. What?
せっかくのお誘いなのに
I
申
don't
し訳ないんだけど、
Song seemed
今
pretty
夜はちょっ
happy.
と参加。
そうなの？
ああ、
Don't worry,
勘
I've
違い
got
し
good
ないで
news.
くれ。 君たちがくれた情報のお
Thanks to
か
that
げ
intel,
で
you give us down
宮
several
妻の
key
異常
spots
に
tied
と
to
って
the
鍵と
abnormal
なり
miasma
そうな地点
fluctuations.
がい
We
くつ
even
か
found
特
leads in
定
the
できた
ancient array. Some disciples have already been
それに
stationed at the old mining
詳
site.
しい状況は師匠にも
The
報
four
告済み
portions
だから
sent to Yushuan Shifu should be
す
coming
ぐ
to
こ
Wife
ちら
very
に
soon
か
to
そ
help.
ういうこと。
To ensure everyone's
みん
safety,
な
we'll
の
rotate
安全の
disciples
ため
to
に
guard the locations,
見
keeping
張
a
りは
close
弟子た
watch
ち
for
に
anything
届けるこう
suspicious.
ちゃん。
As the leader of the
生命
sword,
権
your
の
role is to
使い手
important
として
until Yushuan Shifu
あ
arrives.
なた
Please
に
stay
万
here
が
in the
一の
temple
こ
and
とがあ
keep
ってはい
yourself
け
safe,
ないから。
leaving the investigation to us.
だから
Let's
今
take
夜
it
く
easy
らい
tonight
は
when this is
肩
all
の
over.
力
We'll
を抜いて
celebrate
楽
together
しむといい
properly,
わ。
okay?
でも
大丈夫。
Come on, I don't feel bad. This is
あなたと
everyone's
重荷を
choice.
感
We
じ
all
る
have something
必
we
要は
want
な
to
いわ。
protect. Life of Peninsula's
私た
peace,
ち
the
の
safety of
みん
our
な、そ
disciples.
のために
Only
も
when you're safe shall
あなた
one
に
can
は
carry
無事
out
で
our
いて
mission
ほしい
without
の。
worry. Protecting you is protecting the
あな
future
た
for
を
all of
守
us.
る
So
こと。
now, how about a smile? Okay, I
分かっ
understand.
た。
Jeez.
じゃあ
That's better.
俺た
We'll
ちと
get
獅
the
子王
line
は
and
交代
go
に行って
switch
くる
shifts
から
with the others now.
ま
See
た
you
な
later. She's so sad now. It's good that we finally got
きっ
some
と大
progress.
丈夫さ
Nah, she
進
feels
行
bad.
徐々に状
Everyone
況が
else is
好
working
転
hard
し
while
始め
they
て
just want her to stay here.
いい流れ
She
だと思
feels
うよ
useless.
うん
Listen, back to you. I was trying to figure out what to cook tonight. Chubong takes the first step toward the temple, her back straight and steady, the sun casting a long shadow behind her, echoing tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phylum Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging intel.
ほら
Here
大
is
ちゃん
intel on Sarah.
サラの
Grew up in an orphanage near Hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years and reappeared for a couple months before
知
disappearing
性
again.
の施設を閉鎖さその次
Next
に
time she showed her
公
face
の場で
publicly, she
観
was
測
already
され
moving
た
under
時
the
点
banner
で
of the
は
Exaltists.
数年行方不明
Vanished
だ
for
っ
a
た
few
って
years. Here's where it gets
それ
interesting.
が
Word
面
is
白
during
くて
those
ね
few months when she reappeared,
彼女
she went
が
into
再び
Hand
姿
headquarters
を
multiple times,
現し
insisting that she was some
数
part of
ヶ
special
月間
investigation squad under HSO.
他のメンバ
She
ー
said every
みん
member
な
but her was wiped
事
out
故で
in
転
an
職しちゃっ
accident.
たっていうのがでも
The hand said no such squad ever
何度
existed,
か
no
それ
record of
を
her
突っ
anywhere
込んだ
either.
の
The ghost
いわ
squad
ゆ
doesn't
る
exist.
存
When
在
you
し
spend
な
your
い部
days
隊って
fielding
やつです
customer
か
complaint calls, little stories
ク
like
レ
that are the
ームの
highlight
電
of the
話を
shift.
取るたびにその手の噂が
Okay,
聞
we
け
don't
な
need
い
to
か
call
ワク
center
ワ
or
クして
shtick.
るんですけどねまあ
Stories
大
like that
体
always
こう
go
いう
one
の
of
は
two
2
ways.
つに
Either
1
the
つ
woman
です
lost
よ
her mind or the squad's whole
そ
purpose
も
was
そ
to be
もが
buried from
頭
the
のお
start.
かしい女の狂言か舞台の存在が何かしらの
So you think there's something fishy here
ダ
too?
イヤちゃんも怪しいい
Just a
えいえ
guess. Not one of
た
days
だ
spread
の当
anything
て
like
材
slandering
料
as
で
the
す
city
よ
administration besides.
それに
This
知
information
性
doesn't
を
really help
悪
us
く
with
言
what
う
we're
の
trying to
も
find
あ
out.
れですしまあそれも
Fair
そうだ
enough.
ね
A woman forever without a place
場
to
所に恵
belong,
まれなかっ
falling
た
into some
人が
delusions
どこ
embrace.
ま
A
で
textbook
行
tragic story.
って
Nothing
妄
worth
想
dwelling
注
on.
目しなきゃい
What
け
is
ない
worth
の
our
は
attention is the creator she
そん
clings
な
to.
サラが
More and more
習
signs
得
point to
して
something
い
hidden in the
る
hollow
始
that we
ま
don't
りの
understand
嵐の
yet.
方ボスには
I've
も
already
う報
reported
告
to
し
the
た
boss.
し
We'll just have to wait for
こ
orders
れ
before
から
making
ど
our
う
next
するか
move.
はあ
Funny too, funny if anything else. The higher ups know about the
これ
abnormal
もダイヤ
miasma
ちゃんお偉
fluctuation
いさ
too.
ん的にまだまだ永義地区は価値のある場所だから
They don't
ね
want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed.
ってこと
There's
で
too much value
こ
here.
の混乱を何とか
Which means
す
this
るのは
mess is also part of your job now. Sigh.
私の仕
Uh,
事は例のも
those
の
little
を
men
回
at
収
Tops
す
really know how
る
to
だ
hand
け
out
だったは
impossible
ずで
missions.
す
It's
よ
supposed to be a
ね
simple recovery job without me even
本当に
realizing.
トップスの
I've
ボ
been
ケ
saddled
じ
with
じいた
another
ちとした
thankless
ら
task.
人使いが荒いんですから
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tomb dates back over 100 years, built to suppress
例
miasma.
の
You're welcome, by the way.
人口だけど
She's
ミャ
like,
ズムを鎮
no,
める手
no
段
thank
と
you.
して100年人の中
The
心
array
部
works
に
so by
大
absorbing
量のエー
miasma,
テ
you
ル
just
エ
need
ネ
to
ル
pour a
ギーを
large amount of
吸い
ether
込めば
energy into the
で
core.
も
What most people don't know is to keep the ethereal sealed inside it from breaking loose. The array raises a barrier that traps whoever
封印
activates it.
誰が
Which
陣
means
を
anyone who
開
has to
く
become
鍵
the
に
key
な
is
るんです
essentially sacrificing themselves.
ひょっとしてサラは
Chris wants to
両
investigate the
作
array, and
園
he
を
knows
その
he
鍵
knows
にす
far
る
more
つ
than
も
his
りで
sister.
は
Now it seems the secret lies
彼
deeper
の
than the
両
old mine
親の
site.
過
Could
去に
Sarah
あ
be
の
planning to make issue on the key. It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. What if you find the array weapon and get money to become the key? To activate the array, suppress the miasma and doing so drain its power dry. Then when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its course. Simple as that. And that girl, Shinguang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her even if you won't admit it, so why not? You'll be protecting your brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating? No, it's just as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure. Remember the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot, unless you've got other concerns, or should I say excuses? Jeez. Hate this freaking rabbit. Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him. Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test. Exactly, a killing machine, whatever name it goes by now. It was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. This issue won't change. Darling, as a cramped judge, don't forget that. Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate, don't you, Senior Shao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle. That might be a smokescreen if the miasma in the Lemonade Hollow was actually receding. Where is it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead. That old from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyugan. Both desperately than we do. What do you mean, who? That's a secret for now. Though I won't let him die so easily, not until I figure out who's trying to use us at least. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. And as far as Benyu's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice, with one with no room for lies or cover-ups. Not long later, Dowling comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. Car fly from Sensible and sweep on Temple's courtyard. The fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyu, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. Xiao Guang's thinking is about to begin. Yeah! Dinner time. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Xiao Guang has in store for us. Oh, sick. On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye. Dang, feast up. Please come this way. Me? Xiao Guang's feast day arrived arranged. Something I want to discuss with you. Let's hear it, bruh. Xiao Guang's just a lot on her mind by hosting the dinner tonight. I feel she's already come to a decision of her own. Oh, it's the final dinner before she just vanishes on her own and tries to take care of everything. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course. Talk to her again. Okay, I'll try to talk to her again, but my Shifu, I've been thinking treating Xiao Guang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away. Is that really what's best for her? That is true. That's what everyone's been doing, and it's definitely, like, not good for her. But she means for the rest of us, we should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back. Chainsaw is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to. My, oh my, what a touching request. Oh, here she goes, ready to stir the pot. With a voice laced and barbed and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dylan cuts into the conversation. But tell me, Bunny Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched your parents consumed by the miasma? Oh lord. I mean, I'm pretty sure there wasn't any saving them in that situation. Unless he was the one who killed them. Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so gentle, reliable Banyu Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of the top secret machines built for suppressing miasma. By suppressing the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless good guy facade, he was Top's sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, Tops discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole, and Xiao Guang's parents were among them. Back when he went to Silent Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyu with such outrage, such hatred? The marks from the past can't be erased, that much is certain. The past, such a tidy word for confession. Tell me, back then when you failed to save those people, wasn't because of your so-called algorithmic logic. Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us in your own conscience? Just so you can forget the blood on your hands. Silence the reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone, or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath? Oh my goodness. Suffocating silence hangs in the air until Xiao Guang's bright voice cuts through the icy tension. I know you are, Banyu Shifu. Could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my... I'll be right there. Banyu leaves, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken. Relax, I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banyu. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright, let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use, make him the key. Key. According to the ancient tomb, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Wants a killing machine. The energy monster in his own right, sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi peninsula's peace. Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now... Why are you telling me all this? Why now, Dylan? Why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyu Shifu into. Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you, there's a truth about him I need to verify. As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into light to reach the end of truth, no matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice, no matter how harsh the truth is, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie. I agree with that. What is your truth, the full truth? What, Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? True. She could also be getting manipulated. What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth? Ah, you're not as naive as you look, Python. Keep your warning in mind. As for Banyu, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyu Shifu for now. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't like Krampus at all. What Banyu and Dylan just said, I need time to sort through us. I should probably talk to Xiaoguang about her own situation first. There's so much going on here. Oh, jeez. Can't make her hate us now, too.
Shunko, この集まりを開いたのは君の中で何か方向性が定まったからなのかい?
Figures you saw right through me.
やっぱり分かっちゃった。本当は
I was really planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you all gone to bed, I found this under the door. Shogun pulls out a note. Its edges crumpled from having been crushed in someone's hand, then carefully smoothed out again. Shogun, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Jingming sword. The power of the creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Shogun, you will be free. Or is someone impersonating him? At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his tricks. And there's the content itself. It doesn't sound like something Senior would say. After all this time with no news from him, he suddenly sends a letter. Senior might not even know you're in Wi-Fi right now. He suddenly sent you a letter. Given how much he cares about you, and if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like he's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Jingming sword is more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about, that I could finally be accepted and have a real place in Inkui Summit, a new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the sword and what happened to the wielders before me... Oh, cruel. That's too cruel for him. When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to even be more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me crying and saying... Dang, that was fast. Saying... he's sorry over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and his fist clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and he would find it. That way became his obsession for years, even hid from me and Shifu, that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Jingming sword's side effects onto himself instead, onto himself. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him, she just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night. Yeah, she knows exactly why, because she probably did the same thing for her sister. Yeah, after that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him, not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming Sword's case after her older sister passed away with it. As long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the Sewa, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case of protection, Shifu and my brother have always been careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear of my brother hides deep inside of his heart has never really gone away. That's why this time I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shorten the side effects of the sword himself. I don't believe the person who made that choice back then would throw himself into the creator's arms just because of me. Sure, there must be something else he's trying to do. I believe in senior yet. I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous, but with you I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path too, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. Since you can't stop me, hide it from me one more time, please. It's like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone. I'm here to walk this path with you.
僕は君と一緒に立ち向かってあげたいからここにいる。危ないことをしないようにするお目付け役なんかではなくてね。先に街行けるのがあなたと希望だろうと。
Your proxy. I'll walk with you to the other side of this path. Aw, that's cute. Very sweet. Why is it that worse is heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy I almost want to cry?
胸があったかくて涙が出てきちゃいそう。
Save the tears from when we find you, yeah. Alright, let's just have fun together.
涙は釈園さんに会えた時のために取っておくんだ。今夜はみんなで楽しむ。
Alright, then I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you. Cute E, bro. Cute E. The scent of the spices follows her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, even fiercer. She's so cute. Take a seat. It's time to eat. Everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now. Give me a cutscene, please. Has to be, right? Alright. Everything's ready. A special thanks to Blind Us and Yushifu for helping me out. No way I could handle all this on my own. Yeah. Belle, it's just goofy as hell. Yeah, I've been waiting for this feast. And Blind was a big help. And Xiaoguang, good. Xiaoguang, welcome. We'll try this down. I'll add extra honey just the way you like it. Oh, you even figured out that sweet tooth, huh? Off you go, baby. Hey, Blind, look at your paws. They're all greasy. You can't eat that. Careful, or Spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head. Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad, I forgot we got another lion head sitting right here. Okay, bro. Nah, Master Darling, Mini. Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Yin, whose recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it? It's perfect. I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking. You're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of the sweet and savory, the juiciness, it takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood. Yeah. Shunko, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy. It's been a long time since we've had a feast like this. Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast. You're not to beam it up. That old stove's impossible to handle. Luckily, the flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Manu Shifu's here. Anyway, since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit? Oh lord, this better be a good chat and not get, like, awkward because someone just wants to stir the pot. Well, chatting, I love chatting. What should we chat about? Of course, someone kick her out. Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that happened to you recently. Dial in, you first. The hearth cracks and flickers with flames, laughter, playful teasing. The clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice. Every secret is momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seems to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in a simple purity until, as laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky. Oh, look, after all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? Everyone's looking up except Banyu. He's still just staring at the fire, thinking. One year, my brother, when I went to release the winters again on the mountain behind Yunkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass, but when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder what I did wish for back then. It feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation. Everyone listens silently with the crackle of flames, the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the shimmering sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent fragmented words under his breath. Comprito. Be with everyone. Chat with. It should not be optional to chat with her. It should be a priority. Tonight, I'm definitely going to have sweet dreams. See you in our dreams. I don't even know what that means. See you in our dreams. Like we're going to have the same dream. Nice and peace and quiet, no endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent message, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter, just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Alan's expression held an unusual calmness, seemed like the perfect moment to ask those questions she'd normally dodge. Since it's so much trouble, why do you still like being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. It could be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question, but whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the hollow, where you can only listen endlessly, listening to those voices of the dead. Listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response, no matter how much you say, what you say. It's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling after a while makes you wonder if you become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Yep. Sleepy time, sleepy time. We're slowly moving up. Icon or Deku is kind of crazy. Happy gathering in soft beds, smooth away the edge of those heavy, sharp, and unsettling thoughts. The hairy thoughts, no. Your inner turmoil gradually subsides, letting you sink into a peaceful darkness woven from the silent companionship by the hearth. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. First off, issue 1, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion. You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you? Oh, he's smart, he knows. No need to test me, I already told you. You'll stand with me before the creator. As for acting the array, there is another candidate. You already know where the array is and the creator's location. When will the summoning begin? Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply pull it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait until the keys chosen by the creator are all in place. Sarah tilts her head slightly as if listening to the whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Ishuan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. This freaking lady, man. Sounds like quite a commotion outside. Better check it out now. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna be like, she's gone. She's gone. Bored. I'm so bored. Can I go play with the master again? She's been kind of busy lately. I'm gonna grow mushrooms at this rate. In that case, hey, you, that soft and bouncy Mangbu. Are you talking to me? That's right, I'm talking to you. Let's duel. Masterful swordsmanship can only grow through constant real combat, right? If I keep growing, one day I'll become a sword master as awesome as master. Eh? But I don't want to become a swordsman or duel. I'm not listening. Draw your sword already. This isn't the place for a duel. As long as there's a battlefield in your heart, you can duel anywhere. But if we fight here, we'll wreck everything. That's right, Xiaoguang will get angry. Upon hearing his master's name, Sprout's fierce demeanor instantly vanished and his cheeks puffed up like a pufferfish. Master would never be mad at me. I'm a master's favorite. Best Bangbu. You're a good little one, right? Good Bangbu, don't break things. After hearing the praise, Sprout's puffy cheeks slowly deflated. It sluggishly made its way over, gently nuzzling your hand with its round head. And now, well, since you put it that way, I'll be good. If I can't duel, watching past recordings can still improve my skills. Look, did you see my unifying blade just now? How cool is that? Hey, did you almost slip just then? Don't look at that part. Turn it off. Turn it off. That's funny. Sprout's cheeks puffed up like a pufferfish in distress. The air around was filled with cheerful energy. Nice. I'm totally proving the most skilled swordsman and protect master, right? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Oh no, she is still here. What's the commotion about? Oh, Song Tao. What happened? What's going on? We'll get you patched up right away. When we got messed up in the hollow. Don't worry about me. Listen, last night someone coming up to midnight the met on my side suddenly erupted. The other disciples were all trapped there. Many of them are severely wounded. I don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others. Let's get going. Song, don't try to stop us, because we're going. I'll take care of him. This will be waiting for you there. I'll keep on your Shifu and down when the head is up. Remember why Shalon needs to be careful with the sword. Relax, Junior. I promise I won't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable the senior I can be. Before you step out of the temple, Downlight comes rushing with more news. I know most of what happened now. The issue is I can't reach Banyu. Could it be because of what Dylan said yesterday? As perception can't be a coincidence, and his disappearance only confirms my suspicion something isn't right. What did you dig up? When I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of dying in the mine's old residential area, that name was were his relatives among the victims back then? The disaster hit their own lives. Banyu left many to die, including his sister. Those Banyu turned away. Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right? Oh god. Explain what happened between Banyu to Chakon. It's like this. You tell Shungong about Banyu did to all those years ago. Sunny Jung showed his past and trained Banyu's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. As Sarah, she must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Estimating the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tomb, and learning the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been severely orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report. This morning he said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it seem like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again. Never see them again. Does that mean he's out to take revenge? Yep. That seems to be the most likely possibility. Recent miasma eruption that led to Banyu to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array. So the note I received, trying to exploit Banyu's guilt to lead him into a trap. We try to keep her safe and stop Sunyu from acting the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the in the ancient tomb, and even part about the key to quell miasma were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing him. It'd all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the ice well. Excuse me. If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go? Miasma, Hollow is abnormally receiving. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mine? And that voice in the hollow, we still don't know why. Only Banyu and I can hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice, trying to influence me and Banyu? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that the miasma in our power is or will be directed for a special purpose. For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend. That's true. And even the array that once had its use is definitely not some world-taming miracle anymore. It's just an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent. And no matter how much he doesn't know what's happening, he's already become someone else's pawn. I don't have the right to forgive Banyu Shifu on his behalf or erase the hatred he carries in his heart, even if I don't remember him as a child anymore. I know from the time we spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine. So what about you? What do you think of Banyu? Have you made up your mind? My mind was already very clear since we left the hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, the figure that silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge was him. The only hand that we could reach in that terrible abyss The only person as sturdy as a mountain was Banyu Shifu.
あれは
Even if her parents died, guess what? He saved her and her brother, so...
春子
Yeah, Banyu Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunkui Summit, and gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such
生まれ
kindness?
の掟に従ってそして
And
今
now his skill has driven him into danger for us again. Dialing wise, I'm going to bring Banyu Shifu and my brother back. And now that's the spirit of the Chingman Toy successor. We're set on dragging them back from the abyss. Then let's get going before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap and before your brother and me. Makes any irreversible mistakes.
ダイアリン
Alright, stop it, you two.
うるさいですね。
The choice I forced Banyu to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon. That's so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose lies with living. That is the standard by which I enact judgment, but this time I want to use the words of the dead to give the truth to the living. Go now. Fake! You're fake, Dylan. After tending to the mystic's wounds,
ソンタはちゃん
Sometime
と
must
伝
have
えてく
delivered
れ
the
た
message
み
to you.
たい
Is he okay? Don't worry.
心配しないでくれ
He'll be okay, but he told us that our fellow disciples from the temple were trapped by the miasma. How did you manage to
バン
break
ガク
free?
先生よ
It was Banyu Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was open last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came in and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in
そこ
different
へ
places.
バンガク先生
Later,
が来
just
て
as
く
we
れ
were
た
about to give up hope, Banyu Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went into deeper.
彼の
From the
表
look
情
on
を
his
見
face,
て
I could tell it wasn't just a spur of the moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in
先
there.
生は
Did he say anything before he left? He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself. Heavy words, what do you mean? He said to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When depths of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companion stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own, and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
やっぱり
Just
そう
as I
いう感
suspected.
じですか。
様子が変だと
I
思
thought
っ
it
たから
sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured and there wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I
怪我の
insisted
せい
he
で
take
体
the
が
lion
枯れ
along.
た。
Shortly
溢
after
れ
we
る
left,
ミ
the
ヤ
source
ズ
of
マ
the
の
miasma, we heard a
源
loud noise in the
踏み込ん
miasma
で
that
から
was trapping everyone appeared to be
大き
drawn
な物
towards
音
something
が
else
し
and
て
started to recede.
私たちは
We
ほ
were
っとして
also
た。
relieved until just a moment ago when
急いで
Balan
戻って
came
き
back
て
and reported that
獅子王が
Banyu
言う
Shifu
に
was
は
trapped now.
具体的に
You
何
could
が
try
起きた
scanning
のか
Balan's memory monitor to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyu Shifu will be killed in that array. Nah, we save him. We performed an emergency scan of Balan's memory module. Late last night, Banyu came back to this area alone. Shifu hears the situation. She explains the general situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find a way out. So he got a source to save everyone. Shifu, those who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Blind with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright. Bring a bang from the Yunkui Summit. I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Wait, Blind will be able to find its way back by itself. To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When depths of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companion stumbling in the dust beside thee. I shall make the burden lighter, my own, and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid. Back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. Their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. It's just a child lock. There must be something I heard in his youth I never forgot. He really came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. But not drag it all. Banyu Shifu, I knew you cared about the mystic safety and would come here. Great news, absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. Just that I'm not skilled enough, I couldn't fully activate the array, but now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Oh, this is such bait. Looks like this time the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relive that nightmare again. Where is it located? There are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go. Be careful. Fake. Fake. You're so fake. You're so fake. The array core is ancient and the pattern is carved into its pillar shimmer with an undying will to protect. Sitting in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long dormant earth pulsing in agony urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether energy, a cold malicious will suddenly counterattacked. Yup. Fall back behind me. Blind got it all on footage. Blind's memory regarding Benyu cut off here. No. The array has been activated and is continuously channeling miasma and seems to be effectively absorbing and suppressing it. Banyu Sifu is trapped in my atmosphere of great evil. Even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I still can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. Banyu seemed to know what he was up to, but still went ahead. Yeah. Indeed, you should hurry to save Banyu Sifu and take Blind with you this time as well. Okay. We're on our way, buddy. Must be the one who opened this door. Yo.
ここにあるすべてをぎゅっと記憶につなぎ止めてるみたい。
Oh, he's fighting in there. This moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as the tears come rushing out like a tidal wave. His eyes burn with rage as the crazed warriors are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure. Now stop trying to tell them to stop. It's over for you. How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up? That heroic act, stop being your savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you've become. Can't you see? Stop trying. Just let me die here. We can both die here. You should watch me die, just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? It's waited 10 years, 10 whole years, and now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone. You don't deserve to let me live. She was the one who saved you back then, so why didn't you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years, every single day I kept thinking, if I hadn't stormed out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day. And she'll be dying with me, then so be it. I guess I can finally avenge my sister and give myself some closure. Bunny's heavy footsteps create a deep crack on the ground like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but still standing tall and unwavering. Tenaciously protecting in the area behind him. His fist swinging in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. It's as if Benyu cannot feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul and a resolution that has long known its ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, pierced through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power. I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live and see the world that your sister never saw. And his burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires bent on protecting life began to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of resistance in this machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists. He's so raw. He's so freaking raw. The array base has been destroyed, and now its miasma has been released. What a pain. He finally made it. Banyu Sifu and the Sekura trapped in that array. Banyu Sifu apparently an endless stream of heroes to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the other man was begging Banyu Sifu to give up on him. You know how much longer you can hold them off. That platform is where Daddy's taking me as a sister. Take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by. To break through or enter the array. Proxy can probably do it. The concentration is too high over there. I can't get any closer. Fairy's gonna come in the range of the heart array. Wise, you can try getting close, but be careful. Fairy, I don't think there's a way to break it. Alright, let's go. Oh, right. The variables of food energy can't break through the barrier. No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes from within. In the array, Banyu seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's fought to his limit and cannot respond. The faint voice soon grow denser, in the depths of consciousness concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle. Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace the great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Oh, it's the Creator. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse. Emotion module overload, forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary. Dive in, sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. The shell is broken by body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet, even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, his heart must hold its fast and never let it go. So stubborn, look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murder must go with his life. Your existence is a mistake. It should be eradicated. Feeling pain is nothing compared to the agony we feel. Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? 10 minutes? 1 minute? A second? Is it worth it for those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night? For a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you. Suffering? Exhausted? And why trudge in vain through this endless, hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original pristine blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release. Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyo's residual self-consciousness completely.
お兄ちゃん、私とフェアリーが新発見だよ。
マスター、異常な宮妻の集合を検知しました。警告。展望台エリアのバイタルサインが極めて微弱になりつつ、アノマリーポイン
Anomaly
トを
detected multiple energy flow nodes connected.
複数のエネルギー流動に
Detected
異常のあ
marked
る
coordinates.
エーテルエネルギー
The
の流
flow
動パターン
corresponds
は
with the signature
古
of the
代
array
人
base.
口に
Destruction
お
of
け
these
る
nodes would
柱の
disrupt
特
its
徴と
formation,
一致します。
destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core. Let's give it a shot.
柱と中心部
So I just have to give it a shot. Great, destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that makes sense to the creator. It's erasing this time. We have to hurry. Nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up. Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Shelbong. Noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I can't do that one yet. I see. We do not have time to waste one enemy.
最後の一つは上の方か。
The last one on mine looks like it's up top. That does not look right. Oh! Shifu's bird. What the hell is it doing here? It got trapped here?
リージュン先生の生命帳。もしかして何か情報を？ファンガク先生を助けたらみんなに知らせないと。これでよし。あとは春光ちゃんたち次第かな。早いとこ中心部の方に戻らないと。
It worked. I don't know if it did. Oh, it lightened for sure. Time to waste. I'm going ahead. Let's save the homies. What the?
身を犠牲にして陣をなす。命を命で償う。タックに釣られて死に急いで。お得意の損得感情はどうしたんですか？
ちは万死をもってもあがない霊剣を守り抜いた暁お主の
Oh, he knew that she was up to something. Knew about my mission all
私の
along.
任務を知ってたんですか？
He's so freaking sick, dude. He just knows everything. Dang. Oh. Sick.
シャ
まだ終わってないのにもう満身創痍ですか？
ならば終わらせよう。我が輩のコアだ。持って行け。
まあそれも悪く
Taking
な
the
いですけ
turbo
ど、
back, that would be nice.
ここで一
But
つ
now I have a new choice.
選択肢をあ
This
げます。
time,
今度は個
the
人の
voice
言葉
of
から
dead.
真実を
Grant
聞
you
い
a
て
truth
み
that
ませ
allows
ん
you to
か？
keep on existing. Cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, and despair. The sound of accusations fills the air like a tsunami. Why didn't you save me? Why? Somebody's waiting for me. Look what you've done. That was monster. Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood. The machine will always be a machine. Never, I will never forget. Never. Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Shoko and the others return and step onto the platform. Their voices suddenly become clear and gentle, like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds. It brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus. Lucky. That little rascal got mad and ran off to play. Hey, big guy, can you promise me you'll help find him?
ね
Says,
ちゃん
oh, he's so stubborn, always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
この幸
The peace
せ
we
な
found
時間に
here made me
する
complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that
我々
thing.
は決心がつきま
Maybe
せん
this
で
is
し
the
た
price I pay.
Ko-
What's this?
What?
Oh, she doesn't know yet. But please, please, our two children are still so
お願
young.
いです宮妻に
Shielded
襲
them
わ
with
れ
the
る
technique
時
just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to
子
live.
供たちだけこんな
Don't
風
let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer. The despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
お願い
I'm leaving them to you, Banyu. Get them out of here. Run straight
この二人を
ahead
連れ
and
て
leave this place. Just make
でき
sure
るだけ
Ayuan
遠
and
くへ行って
Shogun survive.
お願いします。
Please, I'm begging you.
ありがと
Thank you, big guy. Really, thank
う。
you.
男さん。
ありがとう
Shimong's father. Thank you, thank you. Now we can go without regrets. One day when they return to
あ
their
の子
former
たち
home,
がここに
remember
戻
to
った
tell
お
them
父さん
we
と
left
お
with
母
smiles
さ
on
ん
our faces. Oof. The words of the deceased fade away and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
お父さん
Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
私の決心きっと分かってくれるよね。
姉ちゃん
Sis, why did you do this? Why? Why?
なんでこんなただ
Why
憎
couldn't
む
you
だ
just
け
let me
なら
hate
楽
him?
だっ
Why
た
did all this have to happen?
こんなの聞かされて姉ちゃん
Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
どうです
Did you
か
hear
万
it
学
now,
先
Banyu? The
生。
voices of both those who died and
あ
survived
んたの
because
せ
of
い
you.
で消えた声とこれが
This is the weight of the truth. Diane's body sways slightly and her expression is no longer light and joking. There's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyu's gaunt yet upright body.
あの時
Your logic algorithms determined that there are only a handful with a chance of survival at the time, so you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else.
あんたが
But as you
今
stand
こ
here
うして
today,
こ
willing
こ
to
に
step
立
in
っ
and
てる
stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you? Correct, but the
過
past
去は
cannot
どう
be.
あっても
そうです
Right,
ね
the past can't be rewritten,
過
but
去
you're
の
only
どう
holding
あ
on
っ
to
て
the dead
も
of those
書
who
き
were
換えられ
killed.
ません。
You haven't forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted you
死んだ殺したの夫妻が
entrusted
き
to
っ
you
ち
at
り
the end
覚
of
え
their
てるわ。
lives.
ここで
Do
死
you
ぬ
really
こと
think
が
that
立派
sacrificing
な
your life
償いに
here
なると
to repay
本
your
気で
debts is
思って
something
たん
worth
ですか？
commending?
そんなの
You're just trying to run away.
私
The real
に
way
言
to
わ
atone
せれ
for
ば
wrongdoing
た
is
だ
to
の
live,
逃避
living
です。
the way you are now.
せっかく
This
感情
human
や
form
自
with
我があ
emotion
っ
and
て
self-awareness and the
痛み
ability
を
to feel
感じ
pain,
られ
to
る
face the
人の
trials of the
形を
past
してる
day
んで
after
す
day,
よ。
and to shoulder the never-ending
日
guilt.
々過去のことだからこ
Live,
そ生
live
き
with
る
a clear mind, face the
そ
people
れ
you've
が正
saved.
解の
Be
答
it
えなんで
gratitude,
す。
relief, distance, fear, even if you
あ
hate
ん
him,
たが
go
救っ
fulfill
た
your
人た
promise
ち
to
に
the
感謝され
deceased.
最後まで
Keep
続
going.
けたら
Use every remaining
いい
moment to make up
償
for
い
your
になり
past
ます
until the
よ。
very end.
以上が
This is my final
黒
verdict
枝
as a
の採
Krampus
血官
judge.
として
Dylan's words finish and begin to sink in. Banyu's body trembles almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But But in that moment, as he stands tall and they shatter with a thunderous crash,
春子
Shogong,
霊
thinking
剣
about what happened all those years ago.
我が輩は
You don't need to say anything, Bunny Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all back when we crossed the bridge again.
なんと
先生
You
が
might
自
think
分
you're a
の
murderer
こ
who
とを
didn't save my people,
まるで
who
加
didn't
害
save
者
people
み
in
たい
their
に
moment
思
of
って
need,
る
but
の
to
が
me and my
意
brother,
外
you're
だ
the
と
path to survive what our parents sacrificed their lives for.
それにきっ
And
と
not
両
only
親
did
は
they give themselves up for us,
私
but
たち
also for your
兄弟
chance
と
to
一緒
become
に
human.
だから
Dylan is right. Remorse
ダイ
for
ア
the
リー
dead
の言う
never
通
really
りだと
goes
思う
away,
よ
but we can hear it. We can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life
だから
instead.
私
That's why I've never blamed you,
万
Bunny
学
Shifu.
先生を責めた私と
I
両
also
親の
want to
思
thank
い
you,
は
Dylan,
一緒
for
だった
letting me
ん
hear
だ
my
って分
parents'
かっ
last
て
words. Showed me that I
す
was
ごく
thinking the
嬉し
same
かっ
way
た
they
から
were.
春光のご両親は優しい人たちだったんだな。
You and your parents are such gentle
そして
souls,
春
and now
光
you've grown into exactly
立
the
派に
person
二
they
人の
hoped
意志を
for.
受け継いでいる。
と言っても
This is my own choice.
ねえケンさん
You always have the freedom
これはあくまで私たちの選
to
択
choose
だ
how
か
to
ら
face Bunny Shifu. Shogong gently pats his trembling shoulders. Ning is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
すみません
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Bunny Shifu.
Tsu-
I've hated the wrong person for 10 years. I've hated the wrong person. I poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
忘れも
Ning,
せ
of course I remember your sister. She was the one who found me in the hollow and brought me back
あ
to
の
life.
フォローのその
I
最
still
後の
remember her
願い
last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never
両
faded.
兄弟を
I was
救い
never
出
able
し
to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Shogong and the others until years later when you came to my school. I recognized you the moment you told me your name.
その頃
At that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
同じ
You've known all along. You still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me having to deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tomb to lure you
僕
into
があのサラ
activating
と
the
かいう
array.
やつと組んであれは
I
ミヤ
thought,
ズマを
thought I
吸
could
収
use
す
the
るっ
array
て
to
話
absorb
だ
miasma, hoping I could save even
そ
more
れで
people
救われる人も
and
いる
complete my revenge.
彼女にとって
I know afraid you were
ネイ
just
ケンさん
another
は
pawn in
使
someone
い
else's
捨ての利
game.
く盤
It's
上
still
の
unknown
駒に
whether
過
that
ぎな
this
かった
miasma
で
was
す
purified or just transferred to something else in
事
the
態
hollow.
はもうあ
It's
ん
far
た
more
が想
complicated
像
than
してる
anything.
よ
We've
り
all been pulled
ずっ
into a
と
deep
込
scheme
み入って
without
ま
even
す
realizing it.
皆さん
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm
こんな
too
こと
ashamed to
今
look
更言ったっ
Shogong
て
Shifu
手
in
遅
the
れ
eye.
かもしれないし
There's something I must tell you.
釈園先生
Actually,
から
Yeshion Shifu left me a message.
釈園さんから接触があったと
お兄ちゃん
What
は
did he say?
彼は
He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple from Benny Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass on a message to have him look for a black bird inside the hollow. Oh, we just found that.
黒い
The Ching's word could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother?
なる
Speaking
ほ
of
ど
that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the
さっ
miasma.
き
I'm pretty sure
柱
it
を
was
探して
the
た時
Ching bird.
その生命長とや
Once
ら
it
が
was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going, judging by
ネ
Ning's
イケンさんの
account.
話からする
Shiwan
に
must have sent some kind of
だ
message
け
through
ど
it,
あ
but
ん
since
まり
no
返
response
事が
came,
来
he
な
must
い
have
もの
started
だ
to
か
worry
ら
that something went wrong with the
何
transmission,
か
so
問
when
題
he
が
ran
起き
into
た
a
と
disciple
思
from
って
Benny Shifu
信頼でき
martial
そう
arts
な
school,
万
he
学
decided
先
to
生
trust
の
the
弟
message
子
that
で
way
すよ
instead.
あの
The
生
only
命
one who's
長を
capable
動
of
けな
trapping
く
the
しちゃう
Ching
なん
bird
て
would be the creator. My brother
それ
must
こ
be
そ
all
初
alone
め
out there right now.
ネイケン
Shogong, if there's a danger and you are still unstable, you should leave immediately, report with the others, and wait for Yishuan Shifu. I will only become a burden if I stay with Bunny Shifu. Everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Yishuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her
私は
immediately. The sword is reacting strangely and chilly in this area. It must be something I am destined to face ahead. Bunny Shifu, I gave my word twice before we came.
私
This time I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again. Yep.
万学先生春光はもう決心を
Hey,
固めた
what's up,
僕
Morg?
たちが
Rabbit?
できるのは
How's it going? How's it
信じてあげ
going?
ることだけだ
I hope you're doing good. Let's trust in her decision.
まったくです
Now, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger, and you won't let her go with you?
実
How does
の
that
兄
make
が
sense?
どうするんです
We
万
have
学
two
先
options.
生
Knock Shogong out and
春
face
光
and
ちゃ
send
ん
her
を
back,
気
or
絶
grant
さ
her
せて
wish.
連れ出すかそれに
Come on.
お気
You're
づ
the
き
loader
かわ
of the
からないで
swords.
すけど
Supposed to be weak or something?
今
Look
の
at yourself.
あんただって
You look like
結
a mess.
構
Give
ズ
it a
タボロ
minute
です
while
からね
counting on her to save us.
もし
よかろう
Going great. Your design is so good.
心
Thank
して
you.
先
I
に
appreciate
進むの
that.
だ
I am very happy with how it came out, honestly. Like I look at it and I'm always just like smiling at it, like, yeah, this is me. Fine, but we must proceed with caution and must not act rashly. Fanyu gives in and says goodbye to everyone before returning to the way he came.
さて
Alright, now that we've set him on the right path again. It's time for us to go to that Elijah Creator's lair and turn this place upside down. Let's go. Okay, Sarah, what are you doing here? Oh, okay, we literally see her. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks towards the shadow nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with her usual enigmatic smile, as if she were just passing by and hadn't been smiling on her for long. The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain. Are you done watching Sarah? Florin. I never knew her last name. Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat. Rat. You investigated me. But now that the dust has settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Python, Ishungwang, I was hoping to use you all to give the power of that stone lion to the creator to compensate for the power lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity all these changing plans, but no matter, that'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place. Where's my brother? Oh, look at you, you're just like you were in his nightmare, pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is. Oh, no. He pulls up. A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be a Xuan, but different. His face is filled with shock when he sees her. What are you doing here? Why are you training in seclusion? Who sent you here? Oof. Awkward. This is not the reunion we wanted. Brother, judging from your looks, are you also... Go back, you shouldn't have come here. We're all worried about you, bro. He's in his goth phase. The emo phase. What do you want? You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break connection with the sword? No, what no? Oof. What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here? No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Oh, this freaking lady, bro. There's no way. Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open the door for the creator's arrival into this world. The creator's a whole bunch of BS, bro. Your obsession, the edge to fulfilling your tragic wishes just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, and you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain. And Xion glances at Shagwang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination. Listen to me, go back with the others, trust me, and don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice. Oh no. I'm asking you one thing, no matter what, do not let Shagwang follow me. I'm counting on you. Xion turns around without looking at Shagwang again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this? Meaning someone's loved one is leverage. Despicable yet effective. Stop spacing out, let's go after them. Yep. We don't give up now. Belle, you know where they went. Can you track them down? Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete. It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful. Okay. Alright. Can you keep going? Of course she can. Bolayan. Wait up, little master. The aura behind the aura ahead feels sinister. I fear it may be a dangerous place. It's the best to be prepared before going. Oh, of course she enters the party. Silver Surfer. Oh. Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for. Answer me, what's going on? What did you do to her behind my back? Why did you lead her here? She agreed she stays out of this until the creator descends. You broke your promise. Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the creator, the promise of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. Yeah, right. You see, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin, releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you are willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right? Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do? What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the beginning. Time has come, all things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption, embrace your fate. Jeez, she's so schizo. Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hand high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul. Oh no. O supreme and sacred creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of the creators, and the Avengers' cries to the father's lament in the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in this chaos of the world, I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world, traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to me. So this is the exalted Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this event can be destroyed completely depends on the strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here now before Xiaolong and the others are drawn into the... Oh no. After lying in wait all this time, you're finally showing your fangs. Oh, that's a sick strike. Finally. Abomination, this is the end for you. Oh, she wanted this to happen. Oh, nice drop. Everything is under your gaze. It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it. Oh. Abandoned the mortal world. Dang, she actually looks messed up for once. Good. Traverse life and death. She's still chanting? Shall return. Cough, cough. Hello? This is Sarah, Special Investigations Squad from HSO of Hand. Oh, she actually was from Hand. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Wait, don't leave. Please save me. I don't want to die. Man, don't leave me behind. Please save me. Anyone. Can no one hear me? Oh, if gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea. Where am I? Am I saved? Oh, the Exaltus saved her. Oh no. This is actually kind of sad now. I'm gonna like pity her. Lucky child chosen by the will of the Creator, you were restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here. What blood of the Creator? Who are you? We're the Exaltus. I'm Saul, the scribe, and the current overseer. Also, she also just got manipulated into the cult. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home. No, sorry, I have somewhere else I have to go back to. How many times I've already told you there's never been a special investigation squad in HSO. And there's no file under hand for a Seraph Warren. Yes, this is your final warning. If you continue, I'll have no choice but to remove you by force. Oh, this is messed up. Tread carefully, one step further, and you may shed your mortal sins, but the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator. They are all the origin of all. They are the origin of all. I know, deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. Cycle of cause and effect you have lain is clear. It lies within the call of salvation. You have let me hear you. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world, traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by the nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator. Creator who has shown me the conclusion, I have fulfilled your promise. Please accept me. Oh jeez, not good. Oh Creator, is this your permission for me to merge? What? Oh, she's just gone. What the? Oh lordy. Never gets better. Always gets worse. Oh, his presence has grown even stronger. Oh, he's gonna become consumed. The Creator has returned. Oh yeah, he's about to get caught. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's time.
うわ痛い。
何でもいい。お兄ちゃんを返して。
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
大切な人を奪われてたまるもんですか。
なんと異物だ。他の者が求める始まりの主だというか。
Everything is for the feeling. All thanks to Shuan's foolish act of defiance. We killed it already. Easy. Oh, but now he's gonna show up, like, out of it. Converted. Yup. Something that should have been mine all along. Oh, the sword taken by the hand of a blood relative. Cursed thoughts. Run it back. Phase 2. Alright, Shuan. I thought I could have killed him if I just ulted there. That was a little sick. Can't even see what's happening. Break down. Alright, we're done. We're done, lady. Sister, dirt.
凍れる魂が剣と響き合う。
Cutscene. Yeah. Oh.
みんな。
なぜ剣を抜かぬ。それでは仲間や肉親を救えぬぞ。
お兄ちゃん。
時には辛い選択も必要だろう。その時はどうか僕が信じる春子を信じて。
Oh.
ついにか。
You're about to get assassinated, bro.
私ならお兄ちゃんもきっと同じ選択をするよね。
Just diced up in my asthma. What the
お兄ちゃん
hell?
を信じる。私を信じる。だから怖くない。
封印が解かれた。
Oh, you're done, buddy. Oh, hurt.
お兄ちゃん。
Oh no.
この力を我がものとしよう。
Oh, jeez.
何？
She was like, you thought, huh?
笑えるわ。運学生命権
Oh, what?
よう春子。この剣に天地を覆い悪をくじく。
She became so different. That was sick.
僕は分かったんだ。
There's no way he actually died, right?
お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃ ゃんなの。
そして
Oh no.
また行かないと。
Don't tell me he's just stabbed.
どうか信じて待っていてくれ。君のこと
Oh
必
lord.
ず助けてみせる。
お兄ちゃん。
The fact that they didn't show it is not good. Not good at all. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Shogun finally wakes up. Oh no. You should go check on her first. Dial in and she will be here soon. We'll wait for you to check in on Shogun before we start a discussion. Okay. Oh, she's sleeping. Peculiarly patterned stool. How are you feeling?
俊子、調子はどうだい？
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Alright, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back? Oof.
戻って来てくれた。
Just say he's unconscious. Don't worry.
心配しないでいい。
Let me explain everything that's happened.
君は
After you defeated that thing, the creator, at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated and soon he seemed to come back to his senses.
黒い気を失っ
He
た
caught
俊
you
子
as you
を
fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear.
小さ
Even
い
though it was
声
clear
で
he
何
didn't
か
want to
言って
leave,
い
he
た
still
よう
went
だ。
off alone. In the end, he didn't explain anything. All he said was take care of Shogun.
俊子万学先生
Onion and
ダ
Dallin
イ
were
ヤ
both
に
injured,
復
couldn't
唱
stop
して
him,
い
but
た
at
んだ。
that moment, from Senior's expression,
誰も彼を
it was like he
見ない。
suddenly realized something he had to confirm right away. He left alone. No, we must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant of the influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. Not about Shifu. Did she make it in time? Not yet.
師匠は
Hasn't returned to the temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior's situation. I heard that Yunkui Summit will be sending people over soon to
釈
investigate
面
the
さんの
creator
件で
incident.
処理に。
文学さん。
Yunkui Summit. Contemplate what happened before.
俊子、
Considering our past experience, and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the sword?
うん。
Yeah, it's been trying to lure me in using the power of this sword to make me break the
生
seal
命
myself.
権のあいつがお兄
I'm
ちゃんを
afraid that I
操って
controlled
た
my
の
brother
に。
to use him as a medium at the critical moment to devour the power of both me and the sword. Do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
なら覚えているか
That white hair mode.
君が最後に始まりの主を。
あの時
The
は
situation was
ギリ
dire
ギ
when I
リだ
finally
っ
reached
た
the
か
sword.
ら
I seem to have a strange resonance with it.
その剣に
I
宿って
understood
い
that
る
the sword
力な
contains a
ら
power that can suppress the creator or even annihilate it. That's why I believe that last strike would bring my brother back. Keep asking.
その
Now, besides that, did you not notice anything
他には
else?
他
What do you
に
mean? That you got like possessed? Oh, your appearance.
例えば
Any changes with your body or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
お
Are you worried about
ひょ
my
っとして
repercussions
大
from me
丈
using
夫
the
ことは
sword?
心配安心して
Don't worry, that look was just
確
the
かに
influence
あ
of
の
the human
姿
sword.
は剣の影
See,
響
I
だ
remember
ったと
everything
思う
very
けど
clearly. I remember how the monster was torn
私
apart
は
by my
ち
blade.
ゃんと何も
When my
かも
brother
覚
asked
え
me
て
to
る
do.
ものもし不安
What's
なら
wrong? Still worried?
テス
How
トし
about a
て
little
くれ
test?
ていい
Want
わ
me to
よ
recite any technique spells
術
or
法の暗
include
唱
summit
と
rules?
か
Remember everything we did
文
together
学
after we
さん
met?
として
Oh,
第何章とか
cute.
それ
Thank goodness.
どうやら本当に大丈夫みたいだな。
そうね普
Yeah, I've
段は
never been
私
very lucky, but maybe
あ
it's
んまり
about
運に
time
は
things
恵
went
ま
my
れ
way,
ない
right?
方なんだまあ
It's just I finally found my brother, and the next
せ
thing
っ
I
か
knew
くお
he
兄
was
ちゃ
gone
んを
again.
見つけたのにまたすぐいなくなっちゃったんだけど
At least we know senior year wasn't full.
あ
The
とはい
start,
え
senior
釈
was
明
never
さん
split by Sarah and the creator. He
は
even
サ
tried
ラ
to
や始ま
contact
り
you
の主にその
secretly.
サラ的に
It
は
seems like Sarah was using the promise of
私と
separating
生
me
命
from the
権の
sword
つ
to lure
な
my
がり
brother
を
into
立てる
cooperating
っ
with
て
her.
言えばお兄ちゃん
But I
の
don't think
目
my
的
brother
は
ever believed her. He only
協
played along
力
so
す
we could
る
get
ふ
close
り
enough
を
to
して
find a chance to destroy the creator
始
before
ま
it
り
could
の
take
主が
form.
逆に
I
私
didn't
は
realize that the creator's focus was on me
自分
and
と
the
生
sword
命
all
権
along,
が
and that
狙わ
Sarah
れて
had
たなん
already
て
drawn me into her
夢
trap
に
long
も思
before
わ
I
なく
noticed.
てでも
But now that the crisis is over and he's
もう
finally
危機
out
は
of their
一
grip,
旦去
why
って
doesn't he come
確
back?
かに
He was
あ
clearly
の
worried
時
about
言
me
って
when
た
I
の
was half conscious. I remember hearing him ask me to
驚きだけ
forgive
ど
him for leaving again,
また
saying
引か
something
な
like
い
he
といけな
definitely
い
saved me.
でも
It doesn't sound like he's
剣
just
の代
worried
償
that
の
I'll be
ことが
consumed by the
心
sword. It's
配な
more
ら
like he's trying to tell
き
me
っとそう
something.
いった気もするんだよね
He probably is.
今すぐ一
Could
人
it be
で
that
何
he's
と
learned
か
something
しな
even
い
more
といけ
terrifying,
ない
something that he felt he had to deal with on his
絶
own
対
right
に
away to the
私た
point
ち
where
を
he didn't
食
want
わ
us
せ
all
ておき
involved
た
at
い
all. We'll figure it out. Rest up.
釈面さんは
Since you
信
asked
じ
you
て
to
ほ
trust
しい
him,
と
let's
言っ
just
た
do
の
that. What's most
僕
important
た
right
ち
now
は
is for you
信
to
じる
rest
か
up
ら
and get better
君
quickly.
が回復した
Once
ら
you're fully recovered, we'll work
でき
together
る
to
だけ
find
早
him,
く
and this
彼
time
を
we'll make
探し
sure
に
he
行
doesn't
く
disappear on us again. The concern in her eyes soften, replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease, and in her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. Sheesh.
しゅんこちゃん
I'm sure
どう
when
で
she
し
just
た
woke up, so instead of bugging her with
目を
questions, we
覚ま
figured
し
we'd
た
give
ば
her
っ
some
かりで
peace.
すし
She's still concerned about Senior, yeah, but she's less upset now.
釈園さんのことはまだ引きずっているけれど、あの怪物を退けて彼もその場から脱出したと聞いて少し安心したようだ。
afraid I'll have to struggle to keep a closer eye on her state of mind the next few days.
安心してくれ、万学先生。
I'll make sure to
あ
keep
の
an
子
eye on
が
her
生命
condition.
権を抜いたのはお兄さん。
She's always been tougher than we think, but that's always exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. Activeness was this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier.
うん。
Let me explain. It was a sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have any time to look through, so we couldn't tell you right away. And the creator, or rather that power Shuk Wong fought off,
っていうか
was first awakened 4 ears, and Lemmy and Hall simultaneously emitted extremely brief but high similar energy resonance signals. Which 4 areas?
今具体的な場
We
所
can
が
only
分かっ
locate
て
3
るの
general
は
areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another
今
was
回始まり
where we
の主
confronted
が
the
現れた
Delta's overseer
航空
Mevron.
跡地と
The third one was the town. Oh, all places we've been, yep. We've been playing into their hands.
僕とリンが行ったことの。
We've been to all 3 places. Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
おかしいの
It's
は
not
そ
the
れだけ
strangest
じゃな
part.
いよ
What's really worth noting is the
Not
4th
the
signal.
Kinare.
Very.
はい
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise locations cannot be confirmed to high.
存在が観測されるのみにと
High
ど
level
まり
energy
ました
interference.
信号
Warning,
的
don't
維
brief
持
the peak values of the signals and energy exceeded all known records within Lemmy and Hollow. It's almost like it was some kind of response, then it hit itself again.
他の3つの信号に応えて遠い場所から帰ってきた返事。そんな感じだった。すぐに途切れて気配を消してしまったけれども。
私たちがその3つに最近言ってたのはきっと偶然じゃないし、フェアリーでさえ特定できないほど深いところにある座標なんて一体どこなんだろう。
Sorry, one secondo. Secondo. Alright. Three of the signals came from areas we've been to, but no way that was a coincidence. But that last one is hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be? 4 resonating signals. That must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet. That disgusting miasma creature we fought in Yeshuan controlled by the creator might have just been the opening move of the creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow. I will also investigate further. Things go much better with your help.
黒枝と万学先生が
Oh,
揃
well,
って動いて
definitely
くれ
more
る。
smoothly from here. Bell and I will keep an eye on the situation too while we keep Chalcon company. Let's all stay
い
sharp,
つまでも
everyone.
エピローグ
This
の気
calm
分
might
でい
just
ち
be
ゃ
the
ダ
eye
メ
of the
でしょ。
storm, a brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again. Yep. End of 2.5. End of 2.5. Now 2.6. Things are settled for now, and I've got this feeling there's definitely more trouble brewing ahead. There's still much about the creator and other secrets of the hollows we don't have any leads on yet. Hey, at least this time, and all those times before we pulled through, didn't we? No matter what lies ahead, at least we've got a reliable companion by our side. Yeah, at least we're never fighting alone. Alrighty, even the biggest problems can wait until tomorrow. Right now, I just want to take a nice hot shower and sleep. Wise, you should get some rest too. Gotta recharge those batteries to be ready for our next adventure. Yep, light and shadow intertwined. Sinking deep into the fluffy pillow with a heavy grounding warmth spreads through your limbs. Those heart-pounding battles and unsolved mysteries gradually fade into distant, blurry memories. Meanwhile, as Dahlink compiles her mission report, she's greeted by a familiar guest, Shao.
あれ
You're
あれ
here to criticize me, Senior Shao. I thought you'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know I've never been able to get along with her. The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all we provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyu's core data and erase the unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous. Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall? Oh, who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyu's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it's controllable and of great value. Hence, I deem there was no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry, I'll introduce Banyu to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery in a sense? You want to let him join Krampus? Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting if he joined? Then his power, along with all the information he has, would be of great service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? True. True. Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyu's core is because a certain Big Shao was the one who made modifications, which gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal actually does have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she'll be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member. I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others. The conversation comes to an end with a sweet but cold farewell as Dylan remains where she's standing and exhales softly. On you, your path to redemption begins with Krampus, and it'll be a long road. Don't let me down. Is he listening? No, he wasn't. The skies over Waifu Peninsula remain heavy and gray, but for Banyu, the path towards a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. As the night deepens and all is silent, the Shuban Temple is shrouded in a hazy moonlight. A single room is lit with a dim yellow light like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness. On the day I secretly snuck into the temple, I saved a chubby cat. The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Wise. The day we went to Yamcha-shin, I was wearing that casual dress Junior Wise said it really suits me. The storyteller at Yamcha-shin told me fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes and made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice butter, and kumquat peel. Banyu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Jinyin, whose secret marinade, frying the dried tangerine peel into a fine powder, uses a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about, oh no, why can't I remember? I knew it was just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here. The words on the page are blurry, twisted, and morphed as if they're about to break free from the shackles of the page and disappear completely. A tear falls from my eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face with the back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting soaked in tears as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart. I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Nikui Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remember thinking to myself, besides the sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember. In the light, her lips move persistently yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Her fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly. It's as if she's engaging in a desperate struggle against an invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still damp tear stains on the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who, in the darkest of nights, used all her strength to pretend the whole world is still as it always was. To pretend she's still the same as Xinguang, whole, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. Jesus Christ, hurts me. It's so sad. She needs to be protected. She needs to be protected at all costs. Oh my god, this is a long chapter. On the precipice of the abyss. Holy moly. Silent Bay tried to make out the sound from the old radio. Funny sacrifice Covenant Guardian clears Miasmic Shield within 25 seconds after it enters. Yay. 4, 6, 36, what? We have like 8 now, I think. A cool 8 pools. No, 7. Almost 8. How good is this engine again? Let me look. HP, great. Regen increases. All squad members gain 10% attack and 10% max. Oh, excuse me. 30% crit damage is so good though. I just don't want to lose the 75-25, please. Under no circumstance. Partners. No, it's Krampus and Dylan. What actually shows him? Unlocks DMs from the agent. Just reward. I wish I could view her wallpaper now, but I can't. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Be right back. Oh, sorry, I was muted still, but I'm back. We're back. We're so back. Alright. I also got a little bit of food. So I'm hungry. Wise, you're finally here. What's up? What are you guys talking about? Rightfully so. I hope that's all. I'm not sure if it'll suit your taste, but would you like to try some?
春子が作った金木犀のケーキ、もちもちしてて最高だね。まあ普通のよりほんのちょっと甘いかな。
Sweeter the better, I say.
確かに少し甘みが強いけれど、それもいいと思うよ。
そうごめんね、お砂糖の量を間違えたかも。次はもっと完璧なのを作ってくるから。
いや、これはこれで美味しいし、あまり気にしなくていいんじゃないかな。
本当？それならいいけど。
Her memories are
そういえば
cooked.
気になってたんだけど、春子はどうして金木犀のケーキが大好きなの？
それは
Remembrance.
私、金木犀の香りがするものなら何でも好きになっちゃうの。入門したての頃、近所の街角で点心を売ってるお店があって、そこで食べた金木犀のケーキがすっごく美味しかったから、しょっちゅうお兄ちゃんにねだってたのよね。でもなんでかわからないけど、食べるたびにお腹が痛くなるから、そのうちお兄ちゃんに禁止されちゃって、だから自分で作ってみようって思ったの。お菓子作りって分量さえ間違えなければ簡単だし。
Huh. She speaks like one eyes carry the nostalgia she has towards the past and the determination. Just as you're enjoying your osmotic cake, suddenly seeing your fufu suddenly runs over. Oh, I didn't even know she was here.
二人ともここにいたんですね。
ふう姉さん、戻ってきたの？
はい、永平地区でまた何かあったと聞いて大急ぎで戻ってきたんです。と言っても今着いたばっかりなんですけどね。とにかく修道院の方で変なものが現れたってもっぱら噂です。すぐに確認しに行きますよ。
Oh no. Carefully brushes her fingertips across the white petals. Her face full of shock and quiet worry.
これ、前にフォローの中で見かけたあの白い花よね。どうしてフォローの外にまで。それに気のせいかな、生命圏が花に反応してるような。
Bad feeling.
これはなんだか嫌な予感がするな。
私も。だってこの花、あれと全く同じだもん。師匠がいてくれたらな。
You should be here.
あの人の見識ならきっと何か知ってるかもしれないのに。
Living is happening for him. I just
長期兵で
wonder
こ
if
ん
the
な
high
ことが
pursuit
起こ
for
って
direction
しまっ
to
た
the
の
mayor.
だ。
That's her duty.
そうしたるイーシェンが直々に市長へ釈明せねばならぬのも当然。楊春子、その中でもお主の兄がしでかしたことは一等大きいぞ。
Okay,
まっ
buddy.
たく、
陸老師、兄はただ。
事実は事実、弁解は無用。そしてお主の道はもはやあやつとは異なるのだ。生命権を継いだ以上、その全てを背負う。
すまない。こちらの方は。
あ、ごめん。 紹介しなきゃよね。この人は雲岳さんの
陸講習だ。お主のことは知っておる。イーシェンが取った新弟子だな。この花のことならすでに弟子たちから聞いた。今のところ害を及ぼす兆候は見られんし、物理的に脆い。ただの植物のように思えるが。
そんなことないわよ。この白い花、見覚えがあるもの。ラマニアンフォローの真相にもたくさんあったわ。
そうなのか。であれば念の。
え
Yeah, no, they're not.
陸老師、この白い花にはきっと見た目以上の何かがあるの。それ
お主がそれほどまでにこだわるとは。
Yeah, because she knows.
珍しいこともあるものだ。あの疑うことを知らぬ楊春光がな。
そんなことないけど、ただ放っておいちゃいけない気がして。
よかろう。明日の夕方、関係するものを適当館に集めさせる。
やった。
無論花の件だけではないぞ。情報をまとめ、雲岳さんの弟子全員に対して。
はい。
分かっているならばよい。よいか。自分が何者。お主の存在があの子にとって良いものとなるならば構わぬ。
About to catch a backhand on his way walking by.
ごめんね。変な空気にしちゃって。
Yeah, no, he's the current what's. Tell me he's the one who like runs the whole temple.
陸老師は雲岳さんの古株かな。
So he's the second. He's like the lower boss, the assistant.
雲岳さんの古株。
みんなが山を降りたあの時、老師は弟子たちの数でも、あの人がここまで来た。
それにしたって君に対する彼の態度は随分。
生命権の継承者になったからには。
My expectations for me enough of that. It's getting late. I'm prepared for tomorrow's meeting. Alright, I'll spend this case. There's a little office time next month. Perfect batch for you to try. I promise, okay? Her eyes glimmer as she looks at you like she's finally gathered the courage. She holds out her pinky. Reach out and hook yours gently with hers. A bright, content smile spreads across her face. She pulls her hand back and gives you a small wave. She's so cute. Ugh. She's so cute. She turns around and disappears around the corner just like any ordinary girl. Yet somehow, as you watch her go, you can't shake the feeling that she's carrying something far heavier than she ever lets on. Yeah, she feels that way. She's super serious about those cakes too right now because she's upset that you thought it was too sweet. She's like, oh, I thought I knew, but apparently not. So she's like, my memories, I thought they're actually cooked. Almost time for the meal. Let's head to the temple hall for now. I don't know if I want to finish this right now, man. I don't know if I want to finish this now. This is going to be a long patch, I'm sure. I'm like, I could just call it. And tomorrow we do like a long stream and finish it out. It's already almost 2 a.m. Yeah, I think we actually stop here for tonight. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. I love doing this stuff, playing the games, getting through the story, and then tomorrow after we finish the patch, well, if my internet lets me, then we'll do these 2 events real quick and knock them out. So yeah, that is the game plan. But thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Thanks for hanging out.